Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Be Great. This is the audio test we will be starting soon. Please let me know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. How's everyone doing? Hey there, Tommy. Super good to see you. Hey there, Hammy, you were in fact not first. It was I. I was first. Sypha's here. Nice to see you. It is never too late to join. That's not true at all. It's gonna be too late to join in like, I don't know, 15 minutes probably. So you got a little bit of time. You guys need to use the bathroom or whatever and then want to sign up for some sick reason, go for it. Let's see, what else we got? Local dunce. You're in Edgar in quick match. Crank machine underscore that underscore soldier underscore boy. Y'all ever see that like very mediocre parody version of Soulja Boy where it's Crank That Pikachu? They like didn't even try. It sounds good, don't get me wrong, it sounds sick, but like like the lyrics make so little sense. I don't know. Oh snap, Klausenbaum signed up. Well, that's exciting. When you don't got your Chicago locals, you sign up for global locals instead. That's how it's done. What else do we got? We got quite the chat. We do not have quite the chat right now, but we will. Here to get better by being beaten up. Oh yeah. Pull a shadow, you know, just break all your bones in your body over and over and over again until your body learns to heal so quickly that the only way you can move around is by breaking your bones and having them regrow fast enough. There's my guy Clausen Bombs. That's what I'm talking about. Here to mash. That's what I want to see. It ain't an online tournament if you ain't mashing. We play online. A guy, it took a while, but I'm finally getting the withdrawals. Like, it's just like, god damn it, I need Undizzy back. I need a local to go to. I'm just waiting for that shit. Maybe we have rollback. Oh, we may have rollback, but we still play, like, delay. Yeah. And that's not true. Our execution will always infinitely be better when it's not delay-based netcode. Because execution is consistent, online and offline. That is only partially true, because offline tournaments use PS4, which have an extra frame of input delay, if I remember correctly. How does this work? It's just like any other online brackets, you call rounds when we play? Yeah, pretty much. I'll explain more once the stream is officially started, but long story short, 2 sets per round on winner's side will be on stream, everything else will be off stream for that round. Everyone in the follow-up round should not be playing their matches at the time. Losers bracket is entirely off stream all the way until, let me see. Probably losers round 5, maybe losers round 6. Probably losers round 5, depends how late we're going. If you are participating today, please, all winners, no, not all winners, 2 sets per round from winner's side. So for example, if you look at the current bracket, winners round 2, like only 2 of those blocks will be played on stream. Yeah. No, ain't nobody got time for that, my dude. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you are participating today, please join the Steam group chat. You can find the Steam group chat by typing !BG8 chat into Twitch chat. You'll get a link. That is what you will use to communicate about logistics with me. If you have any questions or not sure how things work or need some help getting into a lobby or cannot find your opponent, that is the correct place to talk to me. If you get my attention a different way, congratulations, you got lucky. It is not a consistent option unless you join the group chat. For those of you guys who always wonder why the group chat, the answer is I have no fucking clue. I needed one place that is dedicated to communicate about logistics, and that ended up being the one. Can the group of Crank will disown you? Absolutely. Nah, I'm gonna do a lot worse. If you don't get in the group chat, I'm gonna retcon you. It's gonna be like I never owned you in the first place. Mr. IAD side switches, that's right. Made by... Oh, crap. Was that Draco? I think Draco made that one, like, way, way back. Yeah, no, these memes are absolutely fantastic. The culmination of 4 years of this, like, Walmart brand stream is this. This is our magnum opus. This collection of memes right here. I think it's been more than 4 years, hasn't it? Hold on, it's 20... I started helping out with Gr8 in 2015 October? No, November? 2015 November? And I stole the stream 2016 March. So a little bit, about almost 4.5 years. The one that's currently on stream appeals to me the most, because holy shit, I feel that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's kinda what happened. The original person that had the stream didn't have the best PR skills, so I helped out, and it's not like I was trying to steal the stream originally. Like, I just wanted to help out, because, like, oh my god, you're fucking up big time. Let me pitch in a hand and, like, do all the PRing for you, interact with Kai or any of the managers of the Reddit or whatever, because you're getting everyone to hate you. Got that, like, sorted out, and then the guy kept, like, continually canceling streams because he was too lazy or was bored or wasn't feeling well and didn't want to do stuff, and I'm like, no, I'll just stream it instead. Like... If you're gonna host an event, this is one of those things where it's like, if you're gonna host an event, consistency is key. That is rule number 1. You want to make it as consistent as possible. It has been 4.5 years and I've been saying the same old shit. Every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. GMT. I've been saying that shit over and over and over again, and you can count on one hand how many streams we've canceled. Consistency is key. You can't just be canceling streams because you're not feeling it. That's not how it works. Commitments are commitments. Treat them like them. Yo guy didn't understand that, and then basically anyone and everyone who was originally helping him wanted out, and then I'm just like, he wanted out. He's like, I want to leave, and I'm like, all right, I'll take it instead. And it was funny because like 3 months later, suddenly the stream viewership like quadrupled. No, it like multiplied by 10. Like the stream viewership like spiked up, and he came back saying he wanted to own the stream again, and I'm like, does that change anything? I don't fucking know. Like he I'm like, are you gonna host the stream more? And he's like, no. I'm like, are you gonna at least post the sign-ups now? And he's like, nah. And I'm like, then fine, you own the stream. I don't give a fuck. Like, that doesn't mean anything. That was a very funny conversation. I wish I had that saved. Actually, I might, now that I think about it, but very unlikely. Is the current bracket final? No, we have about 5 more minutes in case you guys want to sign up. And you see some people talking about winning and losing to avoid certain players. This is not the finalized bracket. I'm waiting for everyone to join before I lock in and then start the seeding. This is the prize pool tournament. That's 4th week of every month. is prize pool. And that means there's money on the line, and that means there are seeding points. Like, we don't shuffle seeds this time. It's no longer fun. It's serious business. Based on how you guys did in the last 3 weeks, you will be seeded appropriately. The seeding will still look a little wonky if you guys did not play in the previous 3 tournaments. But, hey, like, that's what you get. That's the reward for playing in the last 3 tournaments and doing well. BMH saying you played in 1B? Oh, you played in 1. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. You're losing your first round is what you're hearing. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. How many people do we have signed up? A lot of people saying it's a huge tournament. We have... Oh my god, we have 26 people. That is almost the second largest amount we've had. The largest is 30 followed by 28. It's the third largest. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna need an adult to help me out here. I'm gonna have this many people. That's weird. Normally... I mean, I don't know what to think. I guess Wednesday's that one day where, like, we're the only event that goes on. It's like, I know everyone fights for Friday and Saturday and Sunday. A couple people were fighting over Thursday, 2 events or whatever, and then both of them disappeared for whatever reason. I don't know. Again, no one knows what commitment means, but hey. That's just me. Long-time viewer, first-time donator, big fan of the streamer. This donation goes to kill all the peacocks. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I used to think, like, those types of donations were so common that I legitimately used to think that you don't actually get to type your own donation until I started donating myself. I started thinking that it's like, oh, there's like a... Like, you just fill in a bunch of fields and then they read off your answers to all the fields or something. Because it sounded so robotic. I am kind of sad that SGDQ is online only now. The online events like Harvey Games Done or Harvey Relief Done Quick or something like that, like the online events are just not quite as good. But I mean, this is the first one we've done that's this big scale, so I'm pretty excited about that. Feel free to tune into those because I almost always get memes read. Not memes, puns. The same thing. Jupiter has Thursday? Oh, is she doing hers weekly now? Awesome. Yeah, that's right, because she made a tweet about how she was finally going to open it up to public and whatever. I should start playing in those. Since you're hearing a lot of things, what are you hearing? You should join tourneys Wednesday to Friday. You should join all the tournaments that you wanted to join. I don't know what else to say. I should start playing more tournaments on Monday through Thursday. I wish there were more events on Monday through Thursday that were consistent. Because Monday through Thursday are the best days for me. Join every tournament, even if they overlap. Yeah, well, if you've never been to a major, that's what it feels like. Some tournaments have rules that you can't be in multiple tournaments, or if you are in multiple tournaments, they can, like, kick you out for whatever reason. Other tournaments just say, like, let the TO know. Like, if you are playing in other things and you might be distracted in a different game, just let them know, and they'll be careful not to, like, put you on stream or something, where you could hold up the bracket. I don't know. It depends. Different people handle it differently. It's a good thing you prioritize Gr8. That's how you improve. Also, Gr8 is just... I know a lot of people get really nervous, especially if it's their first time on Gr8, because, like, you know, it's a streamed event and whatnot. But like, I find it relaxing. I find Gr8 really, really relaxing. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of nervousness, but it's like, the community, once you like, especially start getting to know people, it's so chill. It's so chill. Like, everyone's just like, hey, here's a bit of advice. Here's a tip. Like, don't do that. Do this. And it's not like, oh my god, this guy sucks. Look at him drop combos. You know what I mean? Just a very different attitude. I mean, I guess it depends on who the co-host is, right? Like, Kenji is not afraid to tell you, like, holy shit, you suck. But Kenji's also the smartest person we have on the team. So, hey, trade-offs. Hey there, Tom. What else do we got? How many more people are just filing in slowly? Alright, we're at the 7:05 mark. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Be Great. This is an online tournament. It is a standard online tournament. It is best 3 out of 5 all the way through, unlike EVO for some godforsaken reason. It's best 3 out of 5 all the way through. 2 sets per round. On winner's side will be on stream. Loser's side will be off stream until round 5, hopefully, round 6, and hopefully not 7, but it might have to be round 7. Actually, let me start doing the seeding. And then I'll actually be able to give you proper answers for that. But for now, what I'm going to say is that this is the prize pool tournament. The 4th week of the month is always the prize pool tournament. Your seeding is determined based on how you perform in the previous 3 tournaments, which were randomly seeded. So I'm going to ask you guys to sit tight. I'll give you a lot more information when I'm back. For the time being, if you are participating today, please take this time to join the Steam group chat. You can find the Steam group chat by typing !BGA chat into Twitch chat. You'll get a link. That's how you're going to communicate about logistics with me. If you don't know how to join or whatever, then do the do. Let's see. I know Dawn wanted to drop out. Get this guy out of here. Alright. Okay, so I'll be right back. Sit tight. Alright, I'm back sooner than I expected. Hey, Variant, where are you at? Also, I'm capping out the mic a lot. What the hell? Variant, are you playing today? I don't know if I saw you in chat. Probably did, but it's just leaving my brain cells behind. I saw Start Variant. Where are you at? Yeah, there you are. Jupiter took Thursdays. Sundays owned by CCND. Jupiter's owning Thursdays. Okay, that's cool. That's that good shit. Either way, I think Variant's here. I'm just gonna go ahead and check him in for him. I'm trying to do a thing. Oh yeah, you're right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. The seating has been finalized, so feel free to refresh your challenge page and you should be able to see the finalized bracket. This is gonna be who you actually fight. We have a lot of people. How many people is this? Let me actually double check. At the very end, how many people signed up? 26. Ended on 26. A healthy number. I can dig it. Even after one person pulled out. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're gonna do the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skullgirls Be Great. We are a standardized Skullgirls tournament. That means best 3 out of 5, double elimination, standard tournament rules. I would say there's certain tech that's banned, but all of it's been fixed at this point, I think. I don't know of any glitches that are still in the game. I don't think what's it called? The weird DHC glitch that you get after DHCing after Argus Agony that like gets them into an infinite thing. I don't think that's still a thing, so that's probably not a thing you can do, but if you can do it, don't do it. It's a glitch. Don't do that. If you are participating today, as I've said several times before, please join the Steam group chat. You can find it by typing !BG8 chat into Twitch chat. Join it, stay in there until you are completely eliminated, until you have lost twice or have completely forfeited out of the tournament. That is how I will be communicating with you and looking for you to bring you to your opponent when time calls for it. Other than that, standard stuff, please play on Ethernet if you can. While it is not a requirement, and you may think that your Wi-Fi is great, do not take advantage of the liberty that you have if you have the ability to use Ethernet, because Ethernet is always better. And if you think Wi-Fi is better, packet drops are inherently a part of the infrastructure. It just shows that you don't know much about how Wi-Fi works. So Wi-Fi is bad. Don't use it if you have the option not to. Use Ethernet. And also make sure you are pausing any sort of downloads and streams, whatever, as you're playing. Please do the best you can to make this a happy tournament for everybody. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started. I think. I'm positive I'm forgetting something, and that's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright, so, round 1 on stream. We're gonna go ahead and get... Let's see. Kinda wanna see... Edgar versus East Coast Evil. And, Awesome versus Meta. So we're gonna go in block order. So block number 3 is Clawsome Bombs versus Meta. And followed by that is going to be block 8, which is Foolish Smoothskin, and East Coast Evil. That means if you are not any of those 4 players, you are playing off stream for Winner's Side Round 1. Please play your matches as soon as possible. You may have matches that you would like to see. Are there questions? I see question marks. Are people confused about something? Oh no, this bracket is correct. This bracket is killer. It is awesome. Anyways, yeah. If you have any questions, please let me know as soon as possible. And I know there might be some sets you want to watch that are being streamed, but please do not hold up the bracket. Play your matches as soon as possible. Don't worry, these VODs go up right after the stream's over. So you will be able to watch all these and enjoy them to the best of your ability very, very soon. But for the time being, please play your matches as soon as your opponent is ready. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. First out, Clawsome Bombs versus Meta, get on stream. In case you are missing the Steam lobby link, this is of course the lobby link we will be using for the time being. Ice Ball, awesome. And okay, that's probably legit. Okay, Awesome Bombs is ready to go. Their opponent, we are of course waiting for Meta. Meta did check in, so I'm hoping they're here. Please be here. Come on, man, don't do this to the first set of the evening. Please. God damn. Alright. Let's see. Also, I'm gonna get a bye for the first match. God, that's so ridiculous. I mean, it's expected. When enough people sign up, there's always going to be people like this. For those of you guys who signed up and stayed here, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys for not disappearing without letting me know and not holding up the stream. I don't think there is any message in chat saying that Meta was gonna go rogue for a moment or anything like that. I don't see any message like that. So it's hey, fuck it. Sorry, Clawsome, we're gonna delay your match. We're gonna go ahead and go on to Foolish Smoothskin versus East Coast Evil. If Meta's not back by the time that match is over, don't worry, you win. Let's see, at Foolish versus at... Alright, that goes in. Meta joined the Steam group chat. I wonder why he didn't join. I don't know. We'll worry about it after this. He appears to be here, but I don't know. It's not important. What is important is getting East Coast Evil to join. Where you at, my guy? Said okay. Any moment now. He said the okay word. That's a pretty good name. For real, for real. So anyway, like, does anyone have lore on why Evo is, like, not best of 5? Why is that? This is like, this came as, like, such a shock to me that I literally did not even comprehend the possibility that that's even possible. Because they ugly? Yeah, I mean, alright. I mean, yeah, Evo's... Yeah. I mean, I don't know who's deciding all the rules or anything like that. It feels like it's being decided on by someone who hasn't played the game in 8 years, which is sadly possible. But, like, I don't know. Like, on one hand, it's like a really good opportunity to, like, show Skullgirls to the world. On the other hand, holy shit, they're making it hard for us. They're not gonna be showing what a normal Skullgirls tournament looks like in any way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter. Alright, nice shadow pressure using beam to cover and keep on going. But of course, they did give up their turn, and Foolish Mooskin was more than aware their opponent was minus. Oh my god, using double jump to avoid the unblockable. No matter how high the camera pans, it was never too high enough for East Coast Evil to see it coming. Bravo. M shadow conversion, let's go. Alright, cool. Spookin' Foolish Mooskin. You never know when that low shadow is gonna finally come out and hit you using Puko mix-ups the way they were intended. Alright, gets the wall bounce. Oh my god, max distance conversions. Let's go. Yeah, I think everyone talks to me about that. Everyone says that that's not supposed to happen. As far as I know, if you beat everyone's story mode, like this stage, or maybe it's every stage has a random chance of playing a moment's time, or maybe it's just this stage. I don't know. But like, this is not new to me. This has been doing that, like playing this song for years. I just assume it's because I beat every story mode or something. I don't know. Yeah. You do not need to report your results to me, Bonans. You can report it directly to Challenge if you'd like. If there is any sort of conflict or whatever, then you can report it to me. Or if you choose to report it to me, that's also fine. It is an option available to you. But you can go ahead and report it directly yourself. Who did you fight the first round? Oh, TX. Alright, first round goes to Edgar. No surprise there. They are, of course, a veteran of this tournament. Have been playing phenomenally well, especially the last few. Silvario. Wasn't there like a launch option that changes to that? Not one that I'm using. As far as I know. Unless it's like coupled in with one of the other weirder options. Like, I have enable replays on and then like the super shadows, I think, and that's it. Do I even have super shadows on anymore? I did reinstall everything. Probably. People wanted it back, so I thought you could think of. Huh, I don't know. Oh, nice! Going for a... I combined the word dang and nice. Going for the light DP reset there, trying to make it seem like they were going to launch him into the air, but of course they did have to get to land cancel and had to hold a mix-up. Be like that. Nice grab out of pressure. Super risky, especially against Eliza, who has instant overheads for days. But hey, I mean, whatever works. Same side! No conditioning needed. Same side will not work twice. Did need to flash up there. Jumps over DP, try to make a dead zone in front of him. Foolish Mooskin should know that that's a bit of a risk, especially when doubles hitboxes are so weird. But, that being said, I mean, it was worth a shot. Try to stop double, try to discourage him from approaching. Nah, Clausen, haven't you been listening to Sonic Fox? She's absolute garbage. Obviously. East Coast Evil. Alright, tying it up. That's what I'm talking about. 1-1. Let's go. We have a set. Yeah, no, like one bad DP call right there, like just kind of allowed East Coast Evil to get in, and once you're double and you get in, you're just like, well, all right, I guess I play a single player game now. I mean, that's not true. That's just fortune more than double, but like double has a pretty easy time. I guess it's solo. I guess the solo, there's not much you can really do against the double. It's really tough. All right, round start. Let's see how antsy Edgar is. We're gonna go for round start DP. We did. No conversion. All right, cool. Closing that gap. How are we gonna act? Go low. All right, so interesting decision there. I don't know if Edgar had like decision making there or like decided to condition his opponent into thinking he was gonna go low, because he has been going for trickier resets where they like land cancel and then it goes for a low throw. But he hasn't really used the throw option much, and which is normally a good thing, right? Like you don't want to scale your combo to 50%. It's always less damage. It's never really the strongest option to have to go to for a throw, but throws are effective, and you do have to mix it up. You gotta put out that threat. Much like how East Coast Evil kept on going same side, and now we just saw him go cross it. Like, goddamn, commentator's curse, I guess. Literally, like, he just kept on going same side, and then he went for a cross up, and it didn't work. It might be because, like, maybe it was because it was a separate game, and Edgar basically put it out of sight, out of mind, that, East Coast was going same side so many times. But, damn, good blocks, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, calls out the spooky. Tries to put out a threat. After one hit, just kind of decides to go back. It's just like, nah, this is not worth my time. Or my meter. Save that money for my college fund. Testify saying, let's see, I need options to go down to 720 or 360 on the stream. Keep getting 5 seconds of buffering or stuttering. I can't help you, my friend. I might be like not a Twitch partner, whatever. I'm like Twitch associate, whatever. There's a term for what I am, but it doesn't qualify me for the different quality versions. I didn't disable that. It's not a choice I have. Basically, Twitch eventually decides, like, hey, this guy's popular enough. Let's let people with bad internet watch him. Not saying their internet's bad. That could be a variety of reasons. I'm just saying. I was memeing. I'm playing Melee now. How many years do you guys think it's gonna take before people grow up to think that Melee always had rollback? How many years do you think it's gonna take? I give it 15 years. I think I literally only 15 years is what it'll take. The next generation of people who are like trying to play Melee are just they're gonna be born, they're gonna play Melee, and they're like, wow, it's so great that Melee had netcode this good, like so early on. Like Nintendo was really ahead in the netcode game. Imagine hearing that. Imagine being like 40 years old or whatever, and just hearing someone say, it's like, wow, I can't believe how ahead Nintendo was in terms of the netcode game. Alright, cool. Get that conversion. Oh, what the hell? You guys hear really staticky sounds for the sound effects? It sounds really corrupted on my end. It might be a driver thing. Give me 1 sec. That should clean it up a bit. Okay. If you guys notice that the audio quality drops drastically suddenly, let me know. It happens every now and then. I don't know why. It just does. Skullgirls go murr. Gonna end it with a level 3. Want to get the kill there. That does burn all the meter that Eliza does have left. And of course she does have specials, especially on incoming, that she likes to use. Oh no, she actually goes for Bird Insurance right there instead of Spooky Skeleton. It does make East Coast Evil is able to chicken block land cancel, turn it around. As I was saying, it's like Eliza doesn't want to be on low meter because they are, of course, the solo character, and the only way they're going to heal is if they have Snap. But because they did not use that meter, they were able to build that meter just fine, and now they're looking for an opportunity to get a hit confirm and get the Snap. They will never get that chance. East Coast Evil has 3 meter, just going to go into level 3 and get the kill, returning the favor, and just like that. I have no idea who East Coast Evil is, but hot damn. I heard someone say KJ in chat. I feel like I recognize that one. I recognize KJ more than East Coast Evil. But, good stuff. East Coast Evil will be moving forward. Very well played. Oh, it's Killjoy. I do know Killjoy. Dang, man, why do you keep changing your name? Good stuff, though. Very well played. Shook things up. You're going to be moving forward. Edgar, you played phenomenally, but do not fret. You have not been knocked out of the tournament. This is, of course, double elimination, which means you do have a second life. I will see you as you climb out of loser's side, because if there's anyone that can do it, you're definitely one of those people. Let's see. 3-1. That's a set. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna try Clawsome versus Meta one more time. Come on in, Clawsome. Add Clawsome. Meta. My good friend, the Klondike Bar. Clawsome is ready to go. We'll give Meta a few moments. How did Meta even sign up for this tournament? They haven't been online on Steam for over a day. Unless they've just been playing offline. That's, I guess, also possible. New profile. Oh, no, wait, never mind. Yeah, they're just offline. Alright, cool. Meta's coming. Good shit. That's what I'm talking about. How's everyone's day going? Eh? Anything exciting happen? Everyone living that nice life? Steam just randomly decides to log people out for some reason. Yeah, that is absolutely true. I have completely forgotten that that's the thing. It happens to me like every 3 days. I don't know why. How did they mess up? Hit him because he spoke the truth. Good shit. Alright, here we go. We got Clawsome Bombs, we got Meta. Ready to go. No DQs yet. Talking about. Taking that sweet ass time fighting over skins and all that good shit. Wi-Fi. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Those guys who do play on Ethernet, I really appreciate it. For those guys who want to play on Ethernet but do not have means to do so, I recommend looking into power line adapters, as modern technology is pretty dang dope. You were a part of the second ever Skullgirls Gr8? Really? Like back in like, I think they started in like September 2015. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, that's that good shit. Let's go. Using Ajna skin colors? What's going on? Shining them pastel brights. Cremation final string for a little bit of bonus damage. Finish with that super. DHC into Fortune. Try to chip them out. Of course, you did use up OTG, which means they are able to tech. Wow, raw tag into, oh my god, into counter super. What a fantastic use of 2 meter. Save a meter by raw tagging instead of DHCing, and then, you know, go into counter super. You know, it literally would have been exactly the same for you to go into super and then go into DHC, but I guess you're less likely to get your opponent to try and jab you out. Like, that's good shit. Well done. Oh, get them low! Let's go. Pseudo unmatchable, too. Falling right into that crouching leg kick. I think they need to be a little bit higher for that, but I'm not positive. Stuff, SBO DHC. We got all the Undizzy in the world to work with. Clawsome Bomb's doing mad work. That's what I'm talking about. Looking mighty fine. Okay, miss input? Dang. You feel the lag? This is unfortunate. Yeah, those guys who play on the best connection they possibly can, pausing all the streams and all that stuff, like, I really appreciate it. Those guys who don't have a choice and are playing on Wi-Fi, I understand. And, as far as I know, we have no plans on, like, kicking you out, but, like, do what you can to make sure the connection is as stable as possible. I mean, your jitter's pretty good. Your jitter's only 16, so it's not too bad, but I mean, the Skullgirls reporting of your network is not necessarily the best indicator or anything. And like I said, packet drops are inherently a part of the Wi-Fi infrastructure, so it's always better to try to iron those out. You thought you were required to play on Wi-Fi when learning band? It's part of the hazing ritual. You ask what the hell JT means? JT is jitter. It's the fluctuation in ping. So basically, if it's a 16 jitter, that means your ping is going up or down by about 16 frequently. And that instability right there is actually what causes lag and like problems in video games. So jitter is actually a lot more important than, or it's not more important than ping, it's just as important. Ping will tell you how fast you guys are actually able to communicate. Jitter tells you how unstable the connection is. And that's what's going to cause lots of rollbacks. Oh, nice. Crossing up with the air grab. DP. Super delayed air grab, though. Have to, I guess. Cover all that recovery. Oh, nice. Air dashing out of there, expecting the re-grab, but nah, completely baited out. Props to meta for adapting after just one use of that mix-up, but Awesome Bomb's one step ahead. Cremation, yeah, I mean, what do you do? No idea. Squeaky gets so low to the ground. She does, of course, completely cover her body when the screen is shifted upward to follow Eliza. That does mean that you never know, unless you just have practice against that setup specifically, whether the overhead or low is going to hit first. Can't absolute guard if you never block. I guess, to be fair, though, meta did get counter hit, so maybe they would have gotten it right if they tried. Scalpel super. I mean, they're sitting on 4 meter pretty much. They can look for an opportunity to snap. That's the only thing that's going to really keep them in. That's the only thing that's going to really keep them into the game. They gotta look for an opportunity to get a nice hit confirm. Oh no, bird insurance coming in from downtown. Clean conversion off of that Clausen bomb, sealing the deal. Making Eliza look like a horrifying nightmare to deal with. Well played. That outfit looks sick. The Ajna skin is pretty legit. Like, it's pretty legitimate. Imagine going in, right? For real. You're playing Squiggly. You don't have to do that. Just release everything you got and just be like, go on, my child. Secure the neutral. Alright, this is it. Clausen is on match point. Meta doesn't have any games. He's going to have to win 3 in a row right here if he wants to stay on winner's side. Staying on winner's side can be extremely advantageous, especially the later parts in the bracket. If you really wanted to count, definitely don't want to be eliminated here, but I mean, Clausen Bomb's looking so strong right now. Fastball, nice conversion. Goes for the burst bait too, but nah, Meta's patient. Meta's not really been mashing out. Well, Meta did not mash out, I guess I should say, out of your initial burst bait. This time ready to mash out of it. It's just kind of weird because, like, a lot of the hits that Meta has been receiving have been counter hits. So, I mean, really, really good awareness on Clausen Bomb's part, adjusting his set play a little bit to incorporate a bit more burst baiting stuff, but didn't really work against Meta. It's kind of crazy. Especially if it's a red burst bait. You can't even really predict it's coming, right? Yeah, that's bullshit. That's one hell of a vortex. I don't actually know if it's good yet, but it's funny. The cost of grab, just like wait for them to land, they can keep on applying pressure. You can always do the left-right with the standing medium punch. That's all sorts of fun stuff. Lysa always needed more ambiguous mix-ups. You heard it here first. Because it's wrong. Sure do love Eliza. YG! All good shit. That was an incredible showing. Clausen Bomb takes it 3-0. I mean, Clausen Bomb was seated up a little bit higher, which does mean the match went pretty much according to plan. Do not fret, Meta. Surely you will perform significantly more to the best of your ability. And loses, you're all warmed up now, and I bet you have a lot you want to show off. Can't wait to see it. So good luck in losers bracket. Awesome Bombs will be moving forward, and now begins winner's side round 2. Thank you everyone in round 1 for playing your matches. I greatly appreciate it. Round 2 on stream. We're gonna go ahead and get. Let's see. Oh man, Now I regret putting Colossum on stream because I want to see Airshire versus Colossum, but that's okay. Happens. We'll get Shaky Fingers versus Timely, followed by... Damn, I also want to watch Bonanza versus East Coast, but I fucked up. Triv versus Luiwu. Yeah. Luiwu. I don't know. Now that I actually say it out loud, I realize I've never said Luiwu's name out loud. In my head, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's the person whose name sounds like an ambulance. That's just like always what I've known him as. And they're pretty cool, right? Like, they're great people. I just never really had to say their name out loud. Wild. Interesting. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get Shaky Fingers versus Timely on stream, followed by Triviality versus Ambulance. So, let's do that stuff. Round 2 on stream. And... I did that all in caps. I mean, whatever. Who cares? Alright. Like Timely and Shaky Fingers are already ready to go. Triv and Luiwu, please sit tight. Everyone else should be playing their matches off stream. Make sure you guys are not holding up the bracket. I know these sets are going to be really, really cool, but just watch the VOD afterwards. Do not hold up the bracket. Wow, that counter hit Luger. Out of robo pressure. I guess after robo double jumps, like, there's not much you can really expect for her to do after that. Yeah, tearing through the armor with the last hit of beat extend. Good stuff. Winning from downtown. Getting the counter hit, that's why we don't raw tag. Raw tag was scary. Oh, Timely's doing the number. Not damn. I mean, if you're gonna raw tag with a character, Bella is probably the best one to do it. Her raw tag is one of the most effective at like tricking and mixing up people. Oh my god. Finally found an opportunity to get out, try to use assist to like cover some space, and ended up getting double snap for his efforts. Shaky Finger being given the number. Let's go. Beat extend to cover the incoming. Oh no! Press the button after the beat extend. You always want to wait for the PBGC. Just in case. People are crazy. They always want to do a incoming timpani. Very little reason not to, honestly. Just sets up a whole bunch of mix-up opportunities until someone can punish it consistently. Trace is looking guys. Setting with burst bait, not really going for any sort of punish. Okay, probably looking for an opportunity to finish this B&B, go into, let's see, car, level 3. Oh wait, no, there's actually no reason level 3. I don't know. I feel like in this situation is a really good opportunity to go into like monster and then set up for like a, I don't know, 360 to cover your approach, I guess, as like a safe DHC. That way double would have still been alive, that would have been nice. Nice block. MT jumping right there. That's good stuff. Smart approach. Very bait out a button from Shaky Fingers. Shaky Fingers playing with the online spirit. Pressing all the buttons you gotta press, but did not really work out. Unfortunately, Timely was in full control of that match for the most part until they botched that incoming with the beat extend cover. But all in all, their efforts paid off. Take the first game. I don't know, I think that's a bit of an upset. That's pretty cool. Shaky Fingers is, of course, a very, very talented player. Very well known, and they've been around for a very long time, so super experienced as well. But I mean, they're also the type of player that would use that opportunity to make a lot of, or to generate a lot of info. Because there's a lot of details that you can absorb from how Timely played in that match. Shaky Fingers pretty much tried every sort of aggressive option there just to like see how Timely responds to it, so it's really, really good cover. Oh, okay, using the anti-air. In case double try to jump in with jumping hard punch. Good stuff. Not reacting to it though, but it's all good. Oh, okay, cool. Going for the corner-specific heavies. Or corner-specific combo. Let's go. Corner heavy specific combo. I can do this. You know, this ain't combo breaker. Or I should still be able to commentate. It's still it's kinda like this is the thing I do every week. Actually, that kind of looked like a light specific route. I don't know why I use it on double. I don't know. There's probably a reason. I'm not big brain enough. Catch a medium punch, hit him out of the air, no conversion to like Excel or anything like that. I mean, you have to wonder if that's actually gonna hit or not. It was like pretty much max distance. Using the 4-frame grab to try and build up some Kara meter. I guess it's not even Kara meter, she had 1 meter, so it's just kind of building up the meter that you get from using a special in general. Building a little bit more, starts up for the incoming. Got the overhead! Almost impossible to convert at that height. That's not actually true, is it? I was just trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I think you can convert off of that. I don't know. I don't play Bella. If I have been hit by my fair share of locking ones, know that that's really annoying to deal with, especially because if your opponent isn't in the air, you can always use that as a chance to card cancel and go for the 360. Went for the 360 anyways, decided not to react to anything and just kind of get the character out. I respect that decision. Definitely really smart. What I would say. Now Ban's dead. That's not good. And Timely's sitting on 5 meter too. They're looking extra juicy. Going to a level 1. No! What are you doing? It's going to a level 1 into a level 5 and now you're just gonna... This is just the world's most expensive YRC. Let's go. What's the mix after this? Okay, cool. One for the instant overhead. Cool. Definitely would have gotten hit. I would blocked low. And then like reacted to a grab or something. Alright, going for the OTG throw mid-screen to finish this up because we have already used up OTG. Don't really have much of a choice there. Oh, standing medium punch came out. That probably was not on purpose. That's odd. Cool. Calling in Seracopter. Try to apply some lockdown so we can mix up their opponent, but it ended up just hitting Shaky Fingers instead. So now Timely is up 2-0. Timely looking good. Yeah. A couple of questionable decisions, but overall still looking pretty clean. Finishing their combos, and that's pretty important. Who's Timely? Timely's pretty cool. They're just a regular. I see him every now and then. They started showing up about maybe a year and a half ago. Good shit. Let's see what the rest of the bracket looks like. Airshare still doing Airshare things. I really hope I get to see Airshare versus Triv, because that's always a treat. That's always super fun. Let's see what happens. Alright, cool. Nice conversion off of HA train. That's always really important. Really good for damage. Kind of late in the combo. You usually want to go for it early. It's okay. While it does scale to 55, the damage on it, proportional to getting 0-1 Dizzy when it's first string, is way more worth it, but what do I know? Over the overhead, building one head, jumping to the other side, conversion is standing medium kick. There's a launcher, then going for a bit of a route. Setting up a mine, because we did have it, so let's just get a lot more damage in, probably around like 500-600 more damage in. It's really nice. Go for that level 3 though, get the kill, that's what I'm talking about, clean ass set play. Shaky Finger looking mighty fine this round. Alright, push block, probably wanted to go for a reversal there, but didn't want to risk getting screwed for Van's empty jump. Kind of hard to react to the jumping leg kick after the push block. Entering, gonna get the sliding knockdown. Oh, okay, we're actually gonna go into SSJ. Oh, but then we're gonna keep the corner by DHing. Go for that big brain Bella damage. The BBB. Oh. Alright, cool, we get into points too. That kills both those characters, doesn't it? Yeah. Man, Seb's the only other person I've seen do that conversion. Timely had the right thoughts, but unfortunately they didn't have the full combo ready, which kind of sucks. They could have killed both characters super easily, especially with that 1.3 scaling bonus you get in 3v3. But, no, Shaky Fingers takes it. I mean, Shaky Fingers still probably had a massive advantage when Timely had almost no health, and of course they had a full health band. But, if there was a way to turn it around, that was it. You can't drop those. Those are important. You have to have them. Does he know the route? Yeah, no, he does not. It's unfortunate. Again, Seb's the only person I know that does that route. There's probably other people. I just don't watch enough people. Alright, this time, for the first time, Shaky Fingers is just completely backing off and just trying to build as much space as possible, try to go into a bit of a zoning stance, using their assist to cover them. I definitely think that's a good idea. And Timely might have gotten really adjusted to how Shaky Fingers has been starting these matches. Okay, right away, toe snipe. That's not good. One wrong assist. This is the worst part about zoning and relying on your assist. It's, one bad assist call, one slightly poorly timed thing. As soon as your beam goes on cooldown, what do you do? In that situation, it's not even that the beam went on cooldown, it's just Robo can't really do anything point blank. That poor bastard. And Bella being out of this picture is huge, right? Like, you think about it, all the set play that we've seen Shaky Finger pull off has used Bella as a pivot. Like, Bella has been super, super critical to all of it. There were some really, really good Robo A-Train routes, but that Bella is such a good and healthy and important part of the plan. When you don't have a Bella, it's like, alright, well, now suddenly there's a lot more work we gotta do. Oh, actually uses the SSJ. Okay, we're gonna go into Beam Super so we can keep the corner. I honestly don't know if I agree with this, but we do get the kill. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna make build heads? No, alright, we're gonna back off. We're gonna go back to plan A. Like, it's fine. I don't need Bella. Maybe we need Bella. I don't know, I'm surprised. I thought he was just gonna go A-Train and back off a little bit. Probably didn't want to call it because didn't want to really put it into the opponent's mind just yet that, like, hey, remember I have A-Train. Can't jump in on me. Then maybe when the TK beams are really coming out, that'll be a good time to call it. But it didn't really work out. Alright, cool. We're gonna go into level 3. We're gonna take the set. Really, really well played. And had so much meters there. Sending 2 kids to college. Let's go. Timely takes it 3-1. 3-1 seems to be the name of the game today. But hot damn, that was really, really cool. Very well played. I don't have a doubt in the world that Shaky Fingers is gonna be back. Like, Shaky Fingers is such an incredible player that, you know what, they got a lot of information on Timely, and if Timely's a very, very legitimate threat, then Shaky Fingers needs to be prepared to fight him again soon enough. And that means Shaky Fingers will be trudging through Liz's bracket, keeping in mind what he has learned, and ready to cash out on it soon enough. It's the late game meta. Let's see. That was Shaky Fingers versus Timely. Scores already reported. Good stuff. Next up, we're going to go ahead and get Triv versus Luiwu. Triv is already here. Itching to go. Look at him. Bouncing right on in. That's what I'm talking about. Before I could even say his name. We are waiting on Luiwu. Let's see. Luiwu? There you are. I'm not even a voice. It's true, I'm not. I can fix that, though. I have the technology. Do I have the technology? Do I have the technology? I have the technology. We're here. And you've talked enough about Skullgirls today. You need some trash talk commentary. I'm sure Kenji would love to pop in if he's got some time, but I think he might be busy today. He's got a lot to take care of. Hey, now you got me looking like a dumbass. Sitting here in a call all by myself. Where you at? Sam also. Sam even say anything? No, Sam has not said a thing. Quick, pick her up one more time. Oh shit, it's Catfish Blues. How's it going, man? Good to see you around. .3OU. I got you, fam. What the fuck, really? I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a bit of an upset. And I don't know how much Airshire's been really playing lately, but they're really good. Good fucking work, my dude. You really are making sure you're not gonna gatekeep ever again. Here it is, Triv versus Luiwu. Last match for round 2. The only thing that's not complete. Just a heads up, in losers round 2, if you have your opponent, which is everyone besides Mega Missing No, please play your match as soon as possible. I know you want to watch some of these games, but if you have your opponent ready, then that means you should be playing a game. We cannot afford to hold up losers bracket because it always falls behind. It's inevitable. So, losers round 2, everyone besides Mega Missing No should be playing their games ASAP. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah. Bang, there's some dank character select conflict going on right now. Let's go. There we go. We're in there.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Blue was setting all of their RNG seeding right by starting with Squiggly Point. You can tell from the grave that RNG manipulation was successful. Right, forcing their opponent to duck under the H-beam is always really, really useful, but of course they were a little bit too cautious to approach in that situation and take advantage of the fact that Peacock was crouching. It is a little bit tough, especially when Peacock is always putting out Lenny and stuff like that. Not Lenny. Or just Day Out. Alright, cool. Going with Jumping Hard Punch, building that space. Exactly what they need to do. Oh, wow. Perfect chase on the backdash. The backdash didn't actually get hit, but the item drop wasn't enough to stop it before it recovered from it. So, snap him out of there. Get Triv out, or not, get the Peacock out of the picture, or Triv, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of synonymous. Alright, cool. Oh, that's big. Let's go, snap him out of there. We got this. Are we gonna build the heads? Oh no, we're gonna keep it simple. Oh wait, we're building heads! Let's go! Alright, we got all 3 heads. Deal with this incoming, this sucks. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? And to be fair, Robo is not one of the characters with the best instant overheads. You do have to do the instant double jump maneuver. And I don't know if Triv plays on hitbox. Probably not. But it is very, very hard to do on the stick. Well, it's very hard to do consistently. Oh. That situation, I mean, what were you going to expect besides a low? Imagine having health. Yeah, no, not in this matchup. God damn. That was something. Triv takes the first game, and Triv is always such a strong player, and right now, I mean, he took like a multi-year break. It was such a sad time, because I always love watching Triv play. But, I mean, he seems to be back in full force. He's been playing a lot, and he's been in all sorts of his crazy tech, like, and always gets on stream, and always does all this good shit. Really well known for, like, making really crazy things work. Alright, uncharged DNB. Getting a little bit of extra damage, and of course starting this really, really good lockdown. Playing accuracy was just combo fodder. Going over to the other side. I mean, kind of hold the corner. Gotta make sure that Peacock does not dash and screw you up. Right now, it looks like Peacock is screwing you up. But what do you do about that? Oh my god, that was jank as hell. That was awesome. I want to steal that. That's awesome. God, HP is evil. I'm gonna do something like that. I got the counter hit, decided not to convert and just kind of go for another overhead. Oh, you can't convert off of that for some. Can you? You should be able to. I don't know. Whatever. I'm kind of surprised that we did that, generally. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, it killed, right? Like, who cares? But, like, it's a little bit more effective to, like, silver cord before you SPO and then DHC, right? Because then you get the whole bunch of bullshit where the beam ends up knocking them into the SPO and then you get a conversion off of being super, which is always fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's always... I mean, Peacock's very, very good at controlling the pace of the game, right? Like, she's always been able to do that. So, Louis was not really getting a chance to play his game. Play their game. Like, it's pretty annoying. I don't know what else to say. Like, this matchup isn't actually that bad for Squiggly, but it is annoying as hell. Like, it is so frustrating to have to play the match the way Peacock wants to play it. And having to play round start Squiggly means, like, it's alright, this is already going to be kind of jank, this is already going to kind of suck. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then on top of that, like, just never being able to get a chance to play your game, like, a couple of bad guesses and you're screwed. What the fuck? Using Reversal Daisy and it worked. I think that's one of the few matchups where that might actually kind of work. but generally she can just use 2 meter to DHC out into something that makes it basically negligible. Doesn't matter anymore. And especially at that distance, that was really, really far away. Yeah, we were playing 2 clowns. Don't mention the Ronald McDonald skin. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why the heck does she have a Ronald McDonald skin? Nice blocks. We're gonna be able to block the rockets on the way up. Oh, never mind. You actually just went for that bad. Okay. Using 360. Really, really smart decision there. Using the iframes of the grab as it is a true grab super. Nice land cancel into blocking. That was like as late as possible. I mean, it is safe on block, which does kind of suck. You do probably wanted to fish for like a first string, I don't know, Titan Knuckle or something. Just get him as far away from me as possible so he can actually get the punish. Oh, alright, cool. We're going for the mid screen. 6.9k. Fun to do. Oh no, okay, actually we're going for the... Well, 7k is a good one. 6.9 one is the... That's the one that they were doing, so never mind, that was totally correct. Very cool. Going for the 360, doesn't work when you get hit. I know we like doing tick throws here, but definitely not gonna work with that route. But I don't know, Louis really made Triv work for his money right there. Like, Triv was down to Squiggly only. Didn't really want to deal with the level 3. Was gonna go for a tick throw probably, so I framed through it, but then didn't really have a backup plan after that. I don't know. Bella usually doesn't have much they can do afterwards. But, like, I mean, the plan was there. They wanted to play around it. They made an attempt. It did not work out. And with that, Triv is gonna be, of course, moving forward 3-0. Very well played, but I mean, Louis was still making him work for it. I respect that. Good stuff. Alright. Let's see, who do we got on Luz's side? Missing No, you now have your opponent. Missing No versus Louis Wu should be playing off stream. Airstar versus Hammy, Pet Shop versus Barrel Sponge. All of you guys should be playing your matches as soon as possible. I also see Luz's round 3. Your matchups are starting to file in. That means Shaky Finger versus Edgar. You guys should be playing as the remaining other opponents start filing in. Make sure you guys are playing your games. Again, play as soon as you have your opponent. Keep an eye on the bracket at all times. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, on winner's side for round 3, let's see, what do we want? Oh shit, Ruffled doing work. Dang, 3-0'd Pet Shop too. God damn. Some good stuff happening. Let's see. Alright, you know what, let's get Swift Fox versus Timely on block 34, and Tame Kinotora versus Bonans on block 35. In that order. That means Ruffled, Clawsome Bombs, Pugloaf, and Triv should all be playing off stream. And alright, cool. Let's go. So, Penny is here.
It's a ruse.
Oh shit, never mind. She's not here. I lied.
You've been bamboozled.
I wish, like, on cue, I could just, like, whip out a violin and just make the sound. The violin song that goes with the Bamboozled video.
I don't know what video that is.
The little parrot that, like, throws a tin can and is just like, you've been bamboozled. And
I don't think I've ever seen this.
I've shown this to you, like, once
Have
a
you?
month. Yeah. This is, like, every time I show it to you, you're like, oh yeah, I have seen this, like, every single time.
Man, I don't remember what I was doing 5 minutes ago. That's not true. I was restarting my computer because Windows wanted to make Edge relevant again.
See, there you go. You're proving that you can overpower your memory yet again.
Don't ask 6 minutes though, I don't know.
Penny versus Penny's memory is like a 5-7 matchup. That
Dude,
doesn't
that's
make
at
sense.
least like... I was just gonna say, that's like 7-6. That's hard.
It's so hard it doesn't make sense. Alright, send out the Lenny, Swiftfox using Beam Super. Pushing out to the corner. I'm getting big damage on both those characters. Can't really convert. Awkward.
They have weird hitboxes, so you're allowed to do that with both of them. Usually someone falls out.
I mean, Double just gets so small, and
Yeah.
Bella's Bella. They just fold in on themselves, I guess.
That's the anti-Bella privilege. This is dead as heck.
Like TJ's here, there, and everywhere.
I didn't know you could just use jump medium punch like that. I was a little afraid he was gonna run out of undizzy, but they did it.
And for those guys who are kind of new here, TJ does show up every now and then for the prize pool tournament. Usually like every other one. It's a good time.
For those of you that are new here, we're actually talking about Skullgirls, and it's crazy.
I mean, I have to warm up into non-Skullgirls commentary, you know? Like, I've been doing this for the last, like, what, hour? Just only talking about
Oh my
Skullgirls
God,
because
it's
my friends
fun.
abandoned me.
Look, I had things.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so, Penny, did you know that Evo Skullgirls is first to 2?
Yeah, it's
That's
really
the 3.
stupid.
I literally did not know until now. Why is that?
I heard it, but every time I hear it, I, like, stop believing it. I'm like, nah, there's no way that's true.
Check my watch to make sure it's not 2012, and it doesn't even have the year on it.
Yeah, that's a crazy watch you got.
Yeah, it's pretty jank. Alright, cool. I'm setting up for the burst bait. I mean, it's not a true burst bait, but Button's trying to see what Pika's trying to do. I mean, Pika's not someone you really want to put in the monster jail, so I'm not really sure what's the point of going for a fake burst bait, but maybe he's trying to set up for the fast fall. Like, right? You can, like, fast fall out of, like, the third hit or something of it.
I mean, you can fast. You're double. You can fast fall whenever you want.
Alright, that's fair. Can you actually burst bait all of that? I don't think you can.
It's. I mean, you're probably
Oh my
blocking the
God.
burst is the thing.
Oh,
That's
that
a
sucks
dead
anymore.
ban.
Okay, no conversion. We don't need those.
Land cancel. Ooh, good land cancel.
Woo! Let's go.
We're gonna need some mix though. That's not mix. Okay, we're gonna need some
You need to
neutral.
mix when you got optimal Bella movement.
When you got 4 frame grabs. Go.
Nice.
I think we got it.
Finally, someone else who understands. How many times have I corrected you on stream where it's like, you say like every character in this game is broken? I'm like, no, they all have things that are difficult to
I
deal
don't
with.
say broken, I say busted.
Busted, okay.
I've-
Never mind,
I've-
it's completely
I
different,
feel
my
like
bad.
that's- I don't know, in my brain it's actually different. Because broken is like fundamentally broken,
Like from
and
Flip
busted
Side,
is
yeah.
just good.
I guess it's fair. That checks out.
This is tuna with bacon.
Very important distinction.
Alright, what else has been happening in the FGC? Like, is there any other video game news I can't think of anything.
We played volleyball for 4 hours last night.
That's
That's
really
a
cool.
video game.
Wait, is it based on the anime?
No, it's just volleyball.
Oh, okay.
It was really fun.
What was it called?
Volleyball.
Oh, nice. Yeah, alright. That just sounds like Pong. I feel like you're just elaborately
No,
transitioning into telling me you played Pong for 4 hours with Sam.
It does. It's called Volleyball Unbound. It looks like a mobile game, and it's probably one of the most fun things we've played in forever.
That's pretty cool. I can dig it.
But that is not currently important. Until after the stream, where we'll probably be like, Craig, join us.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
I'm gonna be working on SCP stuff, we'll see.
okay.
Oh, got the stagger, get the conversion.
That is heck.
Setting up for the incoming, kind of making it safe, but of course Boxcar George does just waltz on over past the edge of the screen. Out of mind, out of sight, out of reality. Popping down a Lenny, setting up some zoning.
That's
Keep
a
that
combo.
meter as low as possible so we can build that counter meter.
That conversion's pretty easy when you got OTG still.
Yeah.
Now you're
And I still drop it. But it's cool.
I drop everything Peacock related. He's so good, but so hard.
I'd say it's probably hardest execution-wise. Rats are weird.
Let's do this in one take. Let's rock.
I'm trying to make some sort of joke in my head about like how no Skullgirls is the hardest execution wise because you need a third arm to press Alt F4.
Yeah.
Really couldn't think of. Oh my god, sliding over to the other side to make sure they're in the hitbox range. Yeah, a little bit this time. I mean, still iframe through it though, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, don't call Ben. Oh, don't call Ben.
Call ban!
Whoa.
Do it, coward!
Alright, best DP in the game, Balrog tag.
Yeah, no, definitely don't be calling ban anymore. It's time to just keep the blend going. What did we
Yeah,
just say?
Definitely don't want to be doing that. You think you're safe because it's like in a combo, but Ban still has banned hitboxes.
Well, the thing is, like, he used ban for the reset. Like,
Yeah, but he just stays on screen for so long, and Dynamo hits behind her a little bit, so Ban just dies.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though it's like if you're gonna use him to add like fodder damage in, it's like, all right, cool, that's a good idea. Or if you like think that the mix is worth his death, then all right, cool, that's a great idea. But like, you called him in the middle of a reset that was mashable. When Ban had like 2 life left. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they expected Ban to like have a little bit more health back. I mean, they did let him heal for a minute and didn't really get much for it. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Also, chat nailed it. Swiftfox is really good at this video game.
True.
Clean set from Swiftfox Dash. Very well won. Timely. Being knocked into losers, but I'm not worried about them. They are, of course, a very talented player. Expect them to do very well. Next up on stream, we do, of course, have Tame versus Bonans, I think. Right? Yeah. Tame versus Bonans. They are up next. Reminder, Ruffled, Clawsome Bombs, Pugloaf, and Triv should all be playing off stream. I'm assuming you guys are playing your sets. Please be playing your sets. Also, Losers Round 3 has all of its opponents available at this point. That means everyone in Losers Round 3 should be playing their sets. Do not hold up the loser side. That is always the bottleneck. If we are absolutely optimal and lucky, Losers Round 6 will not have to be on stream. But if it is on stream, more Skullgirls, so I mean, I don't know. That's cool. Also, you won?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Who? Hello? What?
Did I report the score wrong? I did report the score wrong. And I also spoke wrong. I was saying timely the entire time.
What? I'm so confused.
I'm very confused too.
What happened?
They won 1. Yeah, that's what it... Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm fucking tripping balls. Yeah, I was right the first time. Except with the wrong score. Okay. Whatever. It don't matter. So we got Beowulf versus Antakamaki.
That's a good recolor.
I do like it. Alright, setting up the overhead, just baiting it out. Of course, trying to cover the off counter did not work out.
By the way.
What's up?
We're running Diamond Drop Assist. Okay, that's one way out of that. Tame... I don't know how Tame comes up with, like, I'm gonna mash the fast command grab so that when they cross me under, it's the armored one. I don't know how we get there, but it works.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, try to go for the air grab. They didn't have a shadow to really convert off of it, so I'm not really sure what they were fishing for. Welcome.
Ooh. Alright,
Falco again, sliding knockdown, baiting out the reversal, trying to battle but through it. Not able to get the kill on Bella. Nice early DHC.
Alright, you almost had his
Do it
turn.
to him.
Oh.
by throwing out the chair assist. There we go. That's what we're fishing for here. We have the meter for Monster Jail, if that's what we really want to do. We also have chair assist to make approach a little bit more annoying, but no, actually just kind of looking for the opportunity to build a meter and dash in and get a combo going. Let's go.
And it's dead as heck.
Yeah. Not really sure what they were waiting for.
Let's get a round of applause for our contestants.
Reminder, if you are having trouble finding your opponent, please message me in the Steam group chat. That is where I handle all logistics, and I can help you find your opponent as soon as possible. Good work, Claws and Bombs. That's what I'm talking about. Oh wait, you already reported it online. Never mind, you're good. Alright, what do we got? Nice counter hit damage on that lock and load. Of course, assists do take 1.5 times the damage. It's always a wonderful opportunity to get a counter call on them or just do some decent chunk of damage on them.
I would pay so much money to get into Tame's brain for a day. We're doing like full screen command grabs. I just want to know how we get here.
I mean, I feel like you would go insane. Who's the other player? Not just Tame and one other player are really well known for this, right? Remember that one other player that just makes you lose your mind every time you see him in tournament? Because like, it's like a fortune player. Would you say, Sam?
I thought it was Tommy that made penny days for mine.
It's always if you're.
There's Tommy and one other player, like where it's like you just were rendered screaming because like whatever they do makes no sense and it's amazing.
I think
because they have a magical
the other
superpower
one, but
making everyone play like an idiot.
The Sign-In made more sense after I played them because it wasn't a very good connection.
Ah, yeah, Sign-In was definitely the one I was thinking of.
Now they can't use that to their advantage, hence why they're not in the tournament anymore.
Oh no.
But it's just, it works. What Tame does works too often. It's kind of ridiculous.
You need somebody to match his brain power.
That was really cool using the teacup to combo into Diamond Drop. Cool combo out of Stagger state.
We don't have much on Dizzy to work with, but we do. They of course have to be out of blocks for what, like 6 frames before the on Dizzy starts to drain between mix-ups.
Yeah, no, he just got shot.
Do you think Penny with me and Abby's power combined we could outthink Tommy?
I don't think so.
Ah shit.
Because, no offense to you and Abby, but Tame has reasons.
No, he doesn't. You literally had said that you need to go into his head to figure out, so you don't know his reason.
But it works.
Nah.
Alright, so Pugliff is telling me they're looking for a smooth skin. Alright, where you at, Edgar?
Let's do this in one take.
Edgar's also looking for Pugloaf because he said so in, what do you call it, Discord.
It's the world's best romance story.
Are you guys talking about the heckin' microdash? Jump medium jump? Jump medium kick link?
No.
I couldn't hit that for like ever, and then I played Bayo A-Train for like 2 weeks. And for some reason that fixed the Peacock problem. I think it's like the jump hard punch out of HK is the exact same thing. Except, I don't know, my brain, I don't know. What am I talking about? Who are you? Where am I?
Say who are you? You know who they are.
I don't know anything anymore.
What we do know is that I was gonna say that Double's not doing too good. After one more mix, she's dead, but we actually decided to sniper us. We can get rid of that Bayo instead.
Oh.
Let's grab a cat!
We got, alright, well, I'm trying to hit both people, but armor eats all that up. Only able to get 2 hits in. Does suck. And going for the command grab instead of hyper armor. Not hyper armor. It's like just lots of armor command grab. Oh, that converts. Holy shit. That's cool. Awesome jumping light punch. Get the knockdown, play the Yoki. Chase the tech. Get the kill.
Get the points. That's the important part.
Making it count.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Go for a kick setup. Didn't really work out. Switching over to the other side. Night Luger. Using Cat has to try and make a pressure safe, but decided that it's not worth it. It means losing your life to a level 3. And Bonan's making the greatest calls of all time.
Wait, you had, okay, there's no way you do this, like, without hindsight. But there was a full punish there if you did dash up L-Bomber, because you got cat heads going. So you'd L-Bomber through the projectile and get a convert with the cat heads. You could big brain the heck out of that. Whoa.
Oh, the projectile's really big. Maybe.
Nah, you can L-Bomber it like heck.
That's crazy.
I've done me some dash up L-Bomber enough when trying to get crouch light kick.
I leave it to you. You're the person that, like, killer bikes out of Daisy every single time.
I mashed filler. It's a skill.
Or a curse. Alright, that gets the kill. Good shit. Tommy Kinotora looking for the right opportunity to mash. Good meter awareness there. Not much that Double could have done in response. In fact, that actually would not have worked at all if Double just had 1 meter. Car Super would have ended that real quick. But, yeah. Good work keeping an eye, making sure that worked out. And Tommy Kinotora takes game number 3, putting it 2-1. And suddenly Tommy's internet has exploded. That's not good.
Yeah, Tommy has some spikes.
Oh no. Oh no.
The thing, it's hard because like Tame has good days where it's like offline, and then sometimes it's just you're in peanut butter jello. That's how slow it is.
Don't worry, Hammy. If like,
Yeah,
you know,
Tommy can
you
Tommy volunteers to DQ. I respect it. Thank you very much, Tommy. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate. I would have liked to watch you play this matchup a lot more. This set is really, really exciting, but I mean, it is a little bit unstable and it is kind of janky. So I understand the concern there, and thank you again, Triv, for opting out of that. I appreciate that.
Here's the thing, Hammy. Just don't watch Skullgirls, and you'll have time to make games and do your normal job. Done.
Sam, never sacrifice the things that make you happy in order to pursue your dreams. That only just makes you miserable. Huge.
But what if like making games makes him happy? It's not just a dream.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to give up on your other things. Like it's
All
I don't
right,
know.
then,
Maybe I'm just extremely greedy, but like it's the idea that like I make games, right? I work a full-time job, and it's not gonna stop me from playing Skullgirls. Like it's yeah, obviously you can't do anything and everything you want to do, but like holding on to hobbies is so important. And I say that as the son of a workaholic who works 90-hour work weeks, because that's all he knows. And the only reason he doesn't retire is because he doesn't know what he's gonna do after he retires, because work's been his entire life for the last like 40 years. Like, what do you do? You know? And having 1 or 2 hobbies is usually not enough, so you gotta keep your shit together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm also trying to say that round 4 is up next on stream. Both sets will be on stream, of course. So that does mean we're going to start with block 43. It's going to be Clawson Bombs versus Swift Fox Dash. Let's go.
Sometimes you're on the other side of that, and your hobby changes every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's
fun too. That means you'll never run out of things to try.
Yeah,
Your
but I
hobbies,
also
finding
don't
hobbies.
do it very often.
It's also, but it's a pain in the ass as well, Crank, whenever you like want to do things like every 2 weeks, because sometimes you just never get good enough, and then you start going like, fuck that. Like, I've tried drawing, I've tried like making small bits of music, it never feels right.
There's no shortcut to getting good. Some people are faster at it than others, but there's no shortcut to getting good. Always
You gotta
time
wait
in
for
order.
the loop, Sam.
What, sorry?
You gotta wait for the loop to loop when it loops back around.
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll get good.
Eventually, you'll be bad again.
Oh, like Penny just integer overflows? What we were trying to say? I thought Penny was trying to say this entire time that like you will eventually come back to your hobby, and that way you'll play more of that hobby.
I mean, that's what I
no
said. I
Yeah.
loop the loop.
Yeah, but fucking Penny is just like she's just like in the middle of making your music, like the music for September, and then like you're just like Penny, can I have one of your new songs? And Penny's just like, yeah, here you go, and it's just then
It's a drawing.
it's a what?
It's a drawing.
It's a drawing. With maybe like one note,
Yeah.
like drawing. It's a drawing of a note.
I don't know, Mike. I don't think it's so white and black. It's like I don't like. I guess we're trying to move away from the topic, so I'll drop it. I guess, but like, it feels like when people have a hobby, they have different amounts that they want to do it, and sometimes you got to trim the fat in your life, and I understand that. But there will be things that you really, really want that you don't want to sacrifice. So it's like if you have to rationalize whether you want to keep doing it or not, a lot of it comes down to like how much do you want to keep doing the things that you are already doing and are committed to keeping in your life. And it doesn't have to be a yes or no. It could be a, I don't know. Like, there are plenty of people who will still play Skullgirls for fun but not compete in it. That doesn't mean you don't want to play Skullgirls.
That's a trick question, Crank. Nobody actually wants to play Skullgirls. They're just
true.
stuck forever.
Yeah, all those sales that they've made, that's just Stockholm syndrome.
If they say they're having fun, they've been paid off by the government.
Take a look at Sharpie. Isn't it Sharpie who keeps like advertising Skullgirls whenever it's on sale?
Yeah, it's like a link on our website too, or it's like she just goes nuts.
Yeah, just like
You're not talking about, you're
That's
talking
not-
about dev work.
that's-
I mean, I guess that's a thing.
that's not loving the game. That's Stockholm syndrome at that point.
I'm too stupid to have an input on this conversation.
I mean, it's complicated, right? Because, like, being in game dev, I know that, like, you have to make a lot of sacrifices if you want to make progress. That being said, like, I also understand that I'm not going to give up my full-time job to go into game dev because I need a stable source of income, because there's a lot of people that rely on that. Both those things are really important. I don't have to give up one or the other. I still desire to do game dev work. I still desire to, like, make money, though. I understand that making games is extremely volatile. No matter how much love and effort I put into it, there's still a very major chance I'm just not going to make anything. Hear about so many indie success stories. You gotta pay attention to all the failures, too. It also gives me the opportunity to make sure the game is everything I want it to be. And while that's a very dangerous mindset, like, obviously you don't want to turn into another Duke Nukem, but it also means that because it's your passion and it's what you're doing, and it's not your means of survival, it ends up kind of prioritizing secondary goals, like making sure it means and says everything you want it to say, other than just getting a game out and making money with it.
I can't wait to get my computer back so I can continue working on my game. I've just been so discouraged to do it till I get that back.
I push buttons.
Nice.
Make music. That's what you do.
Any game isn't even about succeeding, though. It's about having made the thing you want. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And if making it my means of survival sacrifices the ability to make it what I want, that's not a sacrifice I'm willing to make, I guess. So I guess, all in all, we're agreeing with different points with each other, I think? I'm not sure.
So you need
It's
to
a complicated
make
topic,
a,
obviously. Not something you can discuss over Twitch chat and the stream in like 15 minutes. What were you saying, Sam?
That's it. I was just saying, like, so how you survive is just make a shit ton of mobile games with a bunch of microtransactions. There you go. That's money.
Just rob
That's
a
what
bank.
you want.
Then you can take all
That's
the
what
time in
you
the
wanna
world
do.
to work on your game. You're still disagreeing, but you're advocating and your family.
Or
Yeah, I get you. That
Or
makes
have
sense.
or have a problem where like you can't work, and then therefore you've got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Ladies, it's
Gr8 does not advocate robbing banks, by the way.
Speak for
Well,
yourself.
Crank advocates it, but not Gr8. I don't know about Penny. She's a sort of 50-50 on these sort of matters.
I push buttons.
Would you push buttons at a bank?
No, I'd steal them.
Oh shit! All their buttons.
Yeah, they're mine now. The button that says "Give me money."
If you're not willing to give it, I think someone else will be. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that goes towards a fundamental philosophy discussion where it's like, is competing and being, I don't know. It's complicated. I don't know how to really put it into words because I haven't really tried to articulate that before. But it's like, the reason I do the things I do is because I want to do it, right? Like very, very fundamentally. Like, I want to do something, so I'm gonna get it. Like, if I want to fulfill a dream, I'm going to fulfill that dream. And yeah, Swift Fox is here to win. Look at him go. And just because someone else will be willing to give it everything, and sacrifice everything to make their dreams come true, doesn't mean that I need to. Like, it doesn't help me fulfill my dream any better, I guess I should say. And sometimes, and that's a very general statement, right? Like, there's obviously tons of nooks and crannies where there are exceptions to that, which is why I was trying to word that so carefully. I don't know. Like, the reason I do this stream is not because I have to, and not because I want it to be the greatest stream in the world. Because I want it. Why? And I'm getting everything I want out of it. Why what? Why do I not want it to be the greatest stream in the world?
We're gonna be the greatest stream ever. We're gonna be on Ellen DeGeneres.
We are Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres 2.0, let's go.
57 viewers. How could we not be the greatest stream? Also, I just like the idea of, like, Penny. I like the idea. I like the idea of Penny stealing all the, like, bank buttons, and she just has, like, one on her controller that just says, "Give me the money" button. She just has different bank buttons on her controller that she's just taken over the years.
Alright, but
you guys keep talking about making a soundboard. Alright, so Fox took it. What's up?
Swift Fox is just a wall. You ain't getting in.
Very true.
But what if you're also a wall?
My brain got eaten by philosophy. Did Swift Fox go 3-0? Because that sounds crazy, because Clawsome is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
That blows my
3-0.
mind. And Swift Fox is also very good, so I mean, I guess it's not impossible to believe that, but still. Next up, Bonans vs. Triv. Let's go! I'm also very excited about this match.
So Fox has a wall with a spike on it. So Crank, very important, right?
That's good.
Can you play volleyball afterwards?
I've already asked.
It's a good game. It's awful, but it's a good game.
You're apparently a wall. So if you have 4 Peacock players and a Bayo player that likes to use Jump Hard Punch, do you just have a house? Does he get 4 walls and a ceiling?
Here's the ceiling.
The ceiling keeps collapsing. Like, it's not a very good house.
Yeah, but it gets back up again.
That's true. I mean, you got the Atron assist holding it back up.
It's like you know the way that, like, there's those things that make, like, the cars jump up and down, like on their wheels. It's like that, but for height.
Oh my god, I got it. That is as ambiguous as it gets. Intel has just been doing this for hours a day, every day. It's crazy.
What do you actually call that, by the way?
What?
Suspenders.
Suspenders. Okay.
Not suspenders.
What are you talking about?
The things that make the cars, like, jump up and down.
Oh.
By, like, bouncing the wheels.
I'm pretty sure it's suspension.
Suspension?
No, suspensions is the thing that makes the car jump not too much whenever you go over.
Hydraulic.
It's the opposite.
Hydraulics
is the thing, yeah. Hydraulics is the thing that makes you go nuts.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I don't know what it's called in Monopoly, but...
You won the $1 million, good job.
Hey. I'm gonna use that steal a bank button. Yeah.
Steal a bank button. It's not really stealing it, you just go up to him and just like, here's $1 million. You literally just buy the button.
What's happening? Okay.
Like everyone's talking about breaking the bank, and I'm like, well, why though? There might be money inside.
That whole interaction. Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. Damn, that was really cool. Alright, nice days. Yeah, the alpha counter does not work. A lot of showed me that one. Does not work against Ugly.
Oh, so Aeroshard, Tommy did DQ because the connection was very unstable.
Yeah. The internet went to garbage, unfortunately, at the very end. Did Tame DQ themselves out of everything? Or did they just DQ themselves in a loser? I guess Irishar might... Yeah, it looks like Tame just DQ'd themselves. Entirely. That sucks. It is always a fun time to watch him play. And...
Penny's just over there dying. Like as she said that.
I mean, but that's the thing though. Like, there are... I'm not saying you have to play uniquely to play well, obviously, right? Like, there's so much to admire in just absolute perfect play, and like that's one of the reasons Seb will always be like one of my favorite players of all time. She plays so fucking perfectly; it's amazing. But like Tame's always a treat to watch because Tame just always confuses their opponent. It's just like, what are you trying to do, and why is it working? And the fact that it's so consistently that case makes it always fun to watch.
Seb's the Thanksgiving dinner and Tame's the pie at the end. Like, you really don't need it, but like it's Thanksgiving, so you're gonna eat it.
Yeah, it's significantly worse for you. Significantly more worse for you.
Quite tasty.
It depends.
I don't know. If you're like key lime pie, then absolutely not.
If you're freshly baked, yeah, but usually like when usually nah.
I have from the grocery store. It's been sitting on a shelf for 2 days.
I should have like 5
It's not even in a bakery store. It's like in a knick-knack store. That's how like.
I don't even think we have knick-knack stores.
Skullgirls food stream one day. Cooking get great.
We do actually.
I genuinely need this.
What? Cooking get great?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. The one I showed this to you guys, right? I showed the pictures in like that one channel, right? Where like the one time I tried to follow a recipe, the cooking was bad. Like,
yeah,
I've learned to improvise. That's what my mom's
need,
always taught me. Anytime I asked for a recipe, she's just like, "What? Why?"
It's just like Skullgirls. You have to become one with spaghetti.
You made too much. You made quite nice looking trash. So you did great. That water bottle
like, I turned
on
this
top of it
into
was,
this, into this, into
that,
this, into
that
this.
That water bottle was
just like
beautiful.
Stuff in the garbage with the
It
water.
was just a garbage with like an empty water bottle on top of it.
Yeah.
I remember the water bottle specifically just because of how tasty it looked.
There's cheese all over it.
Exactly.
And Triv's routes are dope. I love watching Triv routes.
Oh, Triv's routes? Yeah. They're always exciting. Like, he's one of the only players that I feel like does the weirdest shit and makes it work in, like, an optimal fashion. Like, it's not like Tame where it's just like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on, how did you even make that decision right there? Like, Triv makes very deliberate choices, and it's very, very obvious, and they're always really cool and things you've never seen before. It's wild.
The way I see it in my brain, right, is like, Tame's like, I win by doing the weird stuff and no one expects it. Triv's like, I'm bored of winning, so I'm gonna do this dumb stuff. And I'm gonna win anyway.
That's the shit. If you ain't winning doing weird stuff, it always looks less cool, so you gotta do the do.
Whoa!
Long story short, I don't use center stage assist anymore.
Triv doesn't even get that far.
Oh my god. Even with that incoming real fast, I mean, not even letting you raw tag. Nah, I don't even need to respect that. Just throwing out Avery, she'll take care of it.
We're hacking low on Undersea though.
Trev just wants a combo video and he won't settle for anything like that.
Understandable.
Okay, gonna go for the same side. No, didn't get it.
I think that was a misinputted diamond drop.
Excella? Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Was it diamond drop? I thought it was Excella. It looks the anti-air.
Well, they used Excella, but I think they wanted a diamond drop and misinputted it.
Oh, okay.
Triv just wants big floor bounces. Also true, and understandable.
Oh, who doesn't want large big floor dances?
Dances.
That's also what Eliza Rodtech was like made for, right? Big floor bounces.
Big floor dances.
Regardless, hit by that level 3. We have more than enough Undizzy to work with here. Getting the points too, making it count. Let's go. Alright, continuing with Squiggly on incoming, full Undizzy. Lets it drain a little bit. Massive gaps. Squiggly can't really do much out of it, and what does she match? Right? They're gonna do level 3 and die.
Whoa!
Alright, cool. Falling, jumping, light kick. Let's go.
This should be dead.
Mike needs to fix his game.
That's fine.
No.
Alright, well, when you put it that way... yeah.
Damn, Sam, I never really thought about it that way.
Alright, good old H dive kick into frame trap Daisy. The classic.
Do what you gotta do. HDP, gonna get alternate hits, go for the SBO. We're gonna go for another SBO instead of building a charging zone for Living Mortis. I mean, it's kinda hard to do. It's fair. Just keep it simple. Also, this means you get car meter, so that's exciting. But, not having a meter does kind of mean that we actually have to play neutral. That's not fun. I don't want any of that.
Bayo, being Bayo. Oh, we ran out of
some Dizzy.
Oh!
Oh, that works now! Why'd you Daisy? No! That was it! Oh! I think if you're gonna card cancel DP, you always want to go into SBO. Like the LM SBOs. But, well, I mean, Bayo's a little bit shorter because it's so hunched. But, like, generally, on medium weight characters, they're tall enough for that to kind of make it a nightmare. What'd you say?
You didn't even need to card it there. Like, you were involing through it, so you could have
Well, I mean, yeah, but a lot of people will autopilot into going for SBO there because LMSBO. It's a great acronym. You're right. Yeah, but LMSBO is like a... What the fuck? Why am I talking about SBO? You want to card cancel DP into SBO on autopilot because it actually, like, you don't need to worry about if it hit confirmed or not, right? So if you're worried that, like, the iframes are just going to cheat you or some way, like, SBO also adds a little bit of, iframes, so that's kind of nice. And also, like, on hit it confirms, on with it keeps it safe. And the corner, it's what is actually used for. Like, then you can just use, what's it called? I meant MHSBO. Well, yeah, that's where you actually use the LMSBO, but, like, whatever. I keep saying LMSBO now because now it's stuck in my head. Whatever.
Bananas. The reason she can frame trap after that is because if it doesn't work, she dies.
It's gotta get something.
Thanks, Trish the host. Oh, it does say Trish the host. Yeah. What the heck?
Wait, where does it say that? Oh, yeah, it says Triv guy.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright, cool.
Mike, I have to say, your lobbies have been fantastic throughout the history of Skullgirls.
I mean, the last few years they've been pretty nice. And
No,
honestly,
they've been
after
pretty good.
after Mike added the Control C ability for like lobby links, I literally don't need anything else anymore. The lobby can break as much as it wants.
I didn't even know I wanted that.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I never thought about it until I saw the patch notes, and I was like, "Well, this is perfect."
This is the
It's
game
a genius
changer
thing.
right here.
It's a genius thing nobody asked for, but everybody wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Effect. But it's still awesome.
Shout out to Mr. Peck, the person who created Skullgirls.
Well, speaking of creating Skullgirls, we're gonna go ahead and get Swift Fox Dash versus Triv up next for winners finals. And Challenge continues to call it semifinals, probably for good reason that I don't understand, but that's all right. Get them winners finals up in here. Losers side, loses round 5. Should be played off stream, so that means Timely versus Ruffled and Fluor Smoothskin versus Airshire should be happening. And we're probably not going to get through all of round 6, but if we could, that'd be great. So we're actually, I'm just going to call it here. Losers round 6 will be on stream. Do not play it off stream. Donut play it off stream. I don't know.
Donut.
Honestly, that is everything. The only bug I can think of left is the lobby avatar cycling thing, and that's a feature, really.
That's a feature. When is Mike gonna add back the like loud sound bug for whenever like Peacock snapped? I want that as like a feature. Just a random chance for it to happen.
Scribble cat chance.
What's that?
Scribble cat chance.
What?
You know, Scribble cat's a chance. It's the same chance. Never mind.
I can't hear you.
Never mind.
You're saying words that don't make sense to me.
What a round start. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I call a mirror match. Alright, trying to use the momentum of their sweep to get the M bang to iframe through George. Didn't work out. Now we're just trading M bangs left and right. There's a lot to process here. And yeah, you better at commentating this time.
No.
Peacock versus
I
Peacock
gotcha.
is always something that
I got you. There's a bunch of shit on screen. There you go. Done.
can
Pretty,
That's all you need to know.
very true. Almost got the conversion, it
pretty-
didn't really work out. Lock and load to build the space, get Robo away, so we can't really use the item duck and really protect him. Also putting Robo right next to Peacock, so that way Bella has all the time to close that gap, and then try to mix her opponent, crack him, and then potentially get a double snap. And just like that, we're going to go ahead and End the combo. Let Peacock come in with almost none of her health left. That's exciting. I honestly don't know what happened. What happened?
Oh, George came out and like knocked him out for another combo.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't even see the George's Day Oasis. I'm like, that's what looked like it happened, but I didn't even see Peacock make it.
No, it was like I think there was like a slight gap where she just didn't get hit like between the super. I don't know where it was, but she started throwing out George and it came out in time.
Alright, let's see this Squiggly do some magic. That's what I'm talking about. Jumping leg kick, the magic button. Oh, okay. Actually doing it a little too fast. That sucks. There is a setup like that. What's this? Not Magic Man. I found out. I think it was actually Pen who made that setup. There is a Pen setup that uses that, but I don't know. The only person I've seen use that consistently is Clawmaster.
You know how, like, when someone says your name, your stomach jumps a little bit?
Yeah.
That's me.
That's what?
Is that just me?
No, it takes like 7 times of them saying my name for my stomach to jump because I don't actually hear it.
I just get it. But I also get it when somebody brings up Pen.
Why?
Because Penny and
Penny, yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know I didn't know sometimes. So I keep forgetting the Pin's another player completely every time I hear Pin.
Not just any player. They're a really, really, really good player. Super cool.
How fun to watch. I never played
That's cool. Only works on Lights, Val, and Bella. Of course it does. That's wild.
By the way, Mike C, if you are like at all listening to me because you probably mute every time I talk, yeah, I'm sorry I keep talking shit about your game, but it deserves it. But no, you've made a fine game that breaks a lot, so it's all good.
Honestly, it holds itself together really good. Because, like, if you think about it, if this was happening in, like, 80% of other games, I feel like the game would just crash.
Yeah.
This is still, probably one of my favorite games.
With that accent, don't expect nothing less than shit.
True.
I mean,
Yeah, we're known.
Good old
Yeah.
Iron.
Northern usually likes this sort of shit. Don't hate me, Mike C. Just because I hate your game, you don't hate me.
Whoa!
I feel like the normal response to that is, like, does he have a reason to like you?
Yes. I'm Northern Irish.
Yeah.
Of course, I should have known, my bad.
And also, I'm not afraid to talk shit about his game.
Are people afraid to talk shit about his game? I don't know.
I don't know. Not directly, Jim. I don't know.
Oh, okay, goes into level 3. Yeah.
No, Clawmaster, don't do it.
Do not
Clawmaster.
call me Irish. I am not Irish. I am Northern Irish.
Oh no, here it goes.
Very different.
Here comes the talk.
It won't be different after I mute you, so don't start your rant here. You can DM him all you want, Sam.
No, that's all I was gonna
You
say.
can educate him on geography. I ain't no geometrist.
You're kidding me. People talk crap at me all the time. Good.
Okay, only one hit of standing heavy punch, but didn't really go for a mix there. Is that like a positioning thing? I don't know. I didn't make any sense.
He's been doing that a lot. It's freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah,
I think like I get hit by a lot more of these resets just because like my internal timer would be off.
Right, but the
There's
reset
only
was
one
after
hit.
the launch, though, right? Like after the standing heavy punch, that wasn't the reset, which is why it
No,
confused
but
me.
I didn't think about it. I'd be like, why did they do that? Then I'd get
Too busy contemplating life. Alright, got him. Oh wow, giving Squiggly a taste of our own medicine. That kind of sucks.
Yay.
Are you
Oh,
Iron?
Squiggly's neat. Thing Espio?
Player 1 wins.
Also, no Claw. I'm not Ireland. I'm not a whole country.
Debatable.
Are you calling me fat?
What?
Fucking
I'll
call
let you
me the
interpret that
size of a
however you
country.
want, Sam. You can be a country without being fat, I think. Probably.
I feel like at that point you can make a living out of it, you know?
Chile is pretty skinny.
I have an economy.
I mean, depends
my
on how. Yeah, I was
stomach.
gonna say, like, depends on how good your economy is, Liz. Right now, if your economy's like Venezuela, I wouldn't bet a dime on that.
You can still like submit yourself to Guinness World Records and just live there.
Yeah, sure. You walked into her and the entire country of Nigeria was in there.
Crazy.
I can dig it.
I dropped it.
I've been to a major or two. I know what that feels like.
Oh,
What does that mean?
wait, what
What does that mean? It means there's a lot of people at majors.
Oh,
Does it sound like it meant
okay.
something else?
It sounded like you have walked into the entire country of Nigeria.
That's what I thought it was. He was looking at-
That was just like a weird joke on agoraphobia, but whatever.
I guess. Yeah.
Agoraphobia?
Agoraphobia is when you're afraid of farms.
Ah.
When you're afraid of a Goro catchy.
That is understandable. I would still date.
That worked? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool.
Just imagine
I don't know what happened.
that.
Here. Oh, that was not the correct answer. Damn, 0 for 2,
Dating
Triv. Come
him,
on.
like what? Imagine dating him while you're afraid of him. You're just like, God, you're hot, and then terrified of it.
I feel like that's a thing.
Yeah.
We're doing so many neutral silver chords. And it's working more than
Bringing
it
it back.
should.
I mean, more than it should is like once.
It's definitely worked more than once.
There was the time he threw it out, and then it was Saria's silver cord, and all 3 hits were 3 hits. I don't know. It did like multiple hits on the on money for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. I don't think it has multiple hits. I do know it is the only. Actually, can someone correct me on this? I think it's the only hit grab that can hit an assist.
Bayo's command grab is... I don't know. Does it work with his stand hard punch? Because that's a hit grab. Because his command grab keeps the assist in. It doesn't get grabbed, but it stays in so they get kicked or whatever. I don't know if that works with stand hard punch though. It might not.
Oh, okay, that was a spike. I did not see anything that happened for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, because your stream also lagged with it.
Why are you watching
I mean-
the stream?
Because
Sam is
Why
cultured.
is why?
Player 2 wins.
content restricted.
Sam, does the audio sound a little weird since you were watching the stream? Or no?
A second, let me have a look.
Oh, never mind. It's fine. Ignore me.
There's
Because
a very
earlier
obvious-
the driver broke for the audio. I don't know why, but no, it's fine right now.
There's a very obvious 7-3 matchup in this game, and it's Parasol versus Parasol.
Yep. Do that.
The
Me
matchup
and,
sucks.
me and Penny sounded a little bit crackly at first there.
Okay.
I think it's fine now. But I can't quite tell.
Is Band Robo considered 6'4" these days?
So yeah, thanks
another
for
thing.
stopping by. I don't know,
Mike.
the only one I keep is
Your game sucks, but you're cool. Goodbye.
That's what I'm saying.
over Big Band is the one I that's debatable if it's 7-3.
Yeah.
Parasol versus Parasol though, no debate.
Always
Yeah.
7'3", of course, yeah. It's
This
endorsed
is-
by Sub as well. It's 7'3" for 7 towards the Parasol that, like, what was it? Like, gets shot off first? I forgot what it was.
I haven't seen grab bag been used for like months, and there's been like 7 in just this tournament.
Yeah, no, seriously. I've seen more grab bag in this tournament than I've seen my entire life. Like, you see it in
Insane.
tournaments every now and then for, like, no good reason, and then, like, here we are. This is the tech. Oh, the counter cancel!
Robo is hard for band because H-Beam breaks armor, which is awkward. Robo's sweep, the crouch medium kick, is cancelable into armor or a safe special, and that beats all the armor buttons. You're generally just a zoner against a big character, which is already bad for a big character.
Yeah. Basically, the matchup becomes fair because of the parry. Well,
Yeah,
fair
that
as in, like,
changed a
6'4". But, like, parrying is parrying, right? Like, you still gotta be, like, on top of your parry game and reacting to exactly what beam is being started up and all that stuff.
We're just mash forward and hope.
Yeah. You can close distance on Robo, if they keep on using H-Beam, A, or B, you get a lucky H-Brass when they weren't using H-Beam, and they were mixing it up. So, like, conditions can be met to make it, like, playable, so it's not, like, 0-10, but it's not easy. Matchup is definitely not easy.
Also, oh yeah, that matchup was a lot worse before the parry move forward change, but now it's H-Beam has an answer now. We taunted. We won it. We're at 1 bar and we're taunting for the level 5 already. And the level 5 Gr8 is dead. What happened? Are people here?
Nah, sorry, I spaced the fuck out. My bad, I'm back.
Crank told me to shut up.
I definitely did not. Oh, I mean, I did. I
I got
guess
one.
You did tell me to shut up.
I definitely did tell you to do that, but it's not often you listen.
Fuck you.
You sit yourself
It
up
sounded
for that
really dead serious, so I was actually like, oh, maybe I should.
one. Sam, I don't give a fuck.
didn't know-
You know that by now.
I know, but it was you said it in like your
The
serious
tone, like, shut up, Sam. Like, fucking.
Yeah, there was no like slight chuckle or anything. Shut up. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's true. I guess the more swears they are, the less serious I'm being. Just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there we go. Then I wouldn't listen to you and keep talking.
Hell yeah. Oh, you're good. What the fuck was I saying? What happened? Where am I? So, who took that?
Triv.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I got distracted like real badly.
I was told to shut up.
Yeah. Was it 3-2? Because it better have been 3-2. What was it? 3-2?
Wait, did Swiftfox win? I thought Triv won. Am I nuts? Am I blind?
Triv almost got you there.
Wait, am I blind? Who won?
I've been deceived, I think. Probably? I
Okay,
don't know.
Swiftfox.
Yes.
I'm blind. Ignore me.
All right.
Apparently, I'm not looking at the screen.
All is well. Everything is totally fine. There have not been 2 mistakes throughout this bracket. I mean, it's a pretty big bracket. I give myself a
I
point.
got left. In my defense, I was left on my own, and you're not
Yeah.
supposed to leave children unattended.
I thought you were a dog.
That is, well, depends on your
It's
point
a
of view.
puppy.
I suppose.
She's a puppy, so she
Leave
is.
puppies unattended. Also, all dogs are puppies.
That's true.
Eh.
No, that's just true.
No, my.
Speaking of being true, we're gonna go ahead and get Bonanza versus Timely on stream next, followed by... Actually, no, we're gonna go in block order. I lied. Getting Claws and Bombs versus Aeroshire on stream next, followed by Bonanza versus Timely. Block 45 first. Let's go. Jesus
No,
Christ, there's 45 games in this tournament so far.
All my dogs are puppies except the one boy dog. He's just a grumpy old man, even though he's like one of the youngest out of the lot. He does not want to bother with anyone.
Blossom's on his way. Airshire, where you at? No, you are not up. Sorry. False alarm. We're doing block 45 first, which is Claws and Bombs versus Airshire. You're gonna be up next, so sit tight. If you heard your name, I apologize. It was false alarm.
But false alarm isn't in this tournament, Crank.
Is false alarm a player?
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
And suddenly
Also,
everyone changed their name to false alarm.
Also, I can, because I'm like looking to like sign up to Evo just
Well, what
for
the fuck
you
just
know
happened?
just
Hold on,
because
why
it's
did-
free.
Just a second. Airshire was in here and then he left. Why? What happened?
Connection issue?
Don't think so.
Huh? He said.
I'm assuming that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay.
Okay. Do they have a sign up fee for Evo? Not for the open tournaments. So you can sign up to Skullgirls, Them's Fighting Herds, Killer Instinct, and can't remember the fourth game.
No, it's not Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
Instinct.
Kombat, yeah, it was.
Is it actually
it was
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, it was MK11, so it was.
Oh shit.
GGP.
Oh, of course it's
Yeah,
MK11. I know that. I should know that.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so yeah, those are free. Those are free open tournaments, and you've got till the 29th to sign up. But what I was like,
Vending XD
saying
is,
there
like,
was
the best
like,
thing I've ever seen.
but what I was saying there was like, what do you? No, I was like signing up to like I was looking at the Evo page and was just sitting there going like, how would this work with thousands of players for an online tournament? I've never seen like that many for an online tournament.
The same way it would be easier than offline, because offline you only have a limited number of setups, so you have to micromanage to make sure the block is moving smoothly. But online it's easier because everybody that's not on stream can play the matches at once. That's super convenient. Hey there, Jupiter. Also, as I said it quietly, but Vending XD is probably one of the coolest names I've ever, funniest names I've ever had. Cool, funny, both. Yes, yes.
Oh,
All right, using Spooky Skeleton to try and armor through the projectiles. We don't want to use the boat. That's okay. We'll take the extra hit stop. And suddenly we're full screen. Living the dream the Aeroshire way. Trademark. Let's go. Nice push block there using Jumping Hard Punch backdash into Avery to get and cover some space. Gotta cover that space so Fortune doesn't just kind of air dash her way to victory right into your face again. Doesn't matter, she's in your face nonetheless, and this is always tough to deal with. Unless you don't respect punch move. If you don't respect punch move, then Fortune is just like any other character. Let's see, what are you gonna do? Alright, cool. We're gonna run up, do a 50-50 without item, which is kind of weird.
I just enjoy watching peacocks just run up the people.
Yeah. Like I'm just gonna, like, after this tournament, I'm gonna go back and watch more Triv versus Swift Fox Dash again. That thing is hypnotic. That matchup is
play
just insane.
volleyball.
I will also play volleyball. I will also develop my game.
Are you gonna make a volleyball?
That's a conversion, sort of. I mean, use the OTG, but it's almost a conversion. Frame trap into silver cord, let's go. Who needs to respect that shit?
Is Swaggo on, by the way?
I just DM'd him.
SBO. This sucks. Yeah. When you have all the meter in the world, it turns out that dazing through car is not a great idea. It's very unfortunate. Alright, so game number 1 goes to Aeroshire. But it was pretty cool.
Imagine
Aeroshire was not respecting a lot of the basic stuff that Squiggly Pressure offers, but at the same time, Klaus Mom was trying to mix it up. Also stick to his fundamentals, I don't know. Gotta see what happens. There's too much Skullgirls. What's happening in the fighting game world? Sam, how much have you been laughing them fighting herds? Alright.
I mean,
Sam labbing.
I look at it now and then.
That's nice. Is it pretty?
It's a pretty game.
That's cool.
I haven't
What
even
could you
been
ask
labbing.
I think,
IRL volleyball. It's a problem at this point.
You lab volleyball?
No, but I watched. I guess kind of. I didn't do it, but I learned a lot.
Wow.
did you watch like actual volleyball? Is what you meant? Yeah.
Fucking net
And
dead
people-
volleyball.
Videos where people like have GoPros on, so you can watch from the POV of the whatever role you want.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds... Wait, what? They actually have that?
Yeah,
That's insane.
and it's not like low-level stuff either. It's kind of awesome.
Now, the one thing I've learned in my time playing Nims Fighting Herds Crank is that Paprika seems to be the online character, like the one I play. Where like they do a bunch of annoying, unsafe shit, but because it's online, heck you. Well, with the new patch, it's over.
I was about to say that, like, Awesome Bombs didn't respect the respect the the fact that their assist was still out, so the car was still gonna hit him, and then that means that Daisy wasn't gonna work to iframe through it. And then I realized that Aeroshar had 4 meter anyway and went into level 3 again anyway, so like it still didn't matter. The same thing would have happened whether Eliza was there or not.
This is unfortunate for Classrooms. They gotta fight against 2 Peacock teams in a row.
Yeah, it's rough. It's not a horrible matchup though. Like we can do some stuff.
It's not an awful matchup, but it's awful to play.
Yeah, it's not fun for sure. Hey, this Swagger, thank you for subscribing. As a reminder, we are, of course, a non-profit stream. All donation and subscription money goes straight towards funding and increasing the prize pool for the prize pool tournament, which is today! Thank you so much for supporting the SGC. All that money goes straight towards the players. It goes right back to the community. So, thanks for everything.
He said the thing.
He also said exclamation mark B and B and it didn't work.
Yeah, because it was in a command. It was in a subscription thing. But also he said the thing, and you put a little twist on it by saying it's today.
It's a
Oh,
personalized
you're talking about me
message.
saying the thing.
Personalized message. Yeah, you know, you saying the thing, yeah.
Yeah. One day you guys are just gonna like have a tape recorder back from like the 1920s or something, and you're just gonna be waiting for me to say it, and then one of you guys are just gonna be like, alright, quick, one of us just quickly donate like 3 cents.
I mean, we can just go back to the odds, really.
That would be making it easy.
Also, we should just have that as a donation, like, alert, just you saying the whole thing.
I mean, that would work, I guess.
You could set it up so it's audio only too, and only.
I try to
for
like
that.
personalize it though. I say their name every time, right?
Yeah.
You
It's
could
like,
just
thank
say
you too,
thank
and then a robot chimes in and just like, I don't know, awesome bombs or some shit like that, and then just continues with the rest of the message.
Do it.
Michael.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday today.
Thank you
Well,
so
well,
much
well,
to Michael, and then it just keeps going.
By the way, when you were talking about the personalized message, were you talking about Swagger?
What?
Like Penny was saying, it's a personalized message. I wasn't too sure if it was referring to you or Swagger's thing,
I don't know if I'm close.
because his was on a subscription thing. It don't matter.
We go, turn this around. Clausen Bombs got the download.
Okay.
2 more games like that, and Airshir's tournament career is over for the month. Kishar dropping the most philosophical question you will ever hear. What if they played Bayo?
I won't. He said.
But what if?
What if?
I wonder if Airshire is going to change up their team at all. Let's see what we got.
Bayo appears.
Yeah, it's just Bayo anyway.
Okay.
Nah, it's double point though.
What's that?
Point though.
No point.
Double point though.
Double.
We got double point, we got Squiggly Anchor.
You keep
Make it
cutting
funky.
out on my end, Penny.
Just like that, Fortune is snapped out. Roundstar assist calls can be so strong to immediately take control of neutral, but at what a price. Quite the gamble you gotta take. Okay, using dive kick right out of jumping medium. Trying to set up for the reset on the ground.
Use teacup to avoid this.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That is also really funny. You're totally right. I like that he used teacup to avoid that.
And
Good
like,
awareness.
was able to recover in time to like block.
I wonder how often people like know what they're doing with teacup, and how often they're just like, yeah, you know what? It would be funny if teacup worked here, and then just pressing teacup.
That's all it is.
That's me.
I mean, I go a step below that. I just go, I don't want to play incoming, and I mash teacup.
Wow, that double jump, instant air dash, working out wonderfully. Also getting past that air show, George, just barely every time. Hitbox looking nice. Oh, got the instant overhead. Confirmation making it tricky. We got a nice hit confirm. That's what we need. Ah! Overcommitted to the block string. Airshire taking his sweet time, push blocking into punch move to do a beam, super to hit both characters, get the kill. Skullgirls comes in with almost no health left. What do you do here?
Over.
What do you do here?
It's over. You DP. It's the only way.
Yeah, you still play.
We'll be right back after these
You
messages.
DP. Also, Swagger, you don't play double.
You could have just stopped that play.
You don't play. You don't.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
You.
So Airshard takes it 3-1. Very well done. Clausen Bombs had a hell of a run, played incredibly well. Honestly, he's looking real good. But, I mean, 2 back-to-back Squealy matches is exhausting, so I can totally see just like solely the needles sinking into the brain. No fun. Or it can be fun. I mean, I don't know. I don't judge. I ain't your dad.
I like zoned out for a minute there, Crank. What are we talking about needles being put into your head for?
2 back-to-back Peacock matchups. Like it's just like exhausting and solely painful.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh,
Just
speaking of
win.
being fine, it's going to be Bonehands versus Timely up next. They're already ready to go. Look at
Also, I love Timely's picture.
For me, they're all question marks. I have no idea what it is.
It's Patrick from SpongeBob, like dressed up as what do you call it? Double, like in the nun form.
Oh,
Don't know why. It's funny. It just is.
Gotta keep it cute, huh?
I have to see it.
I guess too. We all liked it. It's a problem.
I mean, yeah, I know. Punk's pretty good. Both people empty jumped. Alright. Don't even try to press the button late. It's like, now. We jump in and block, and we commit to it. Breaking each other's options. I dig it. Wow.
Sick
Look
block.
at that.
Really hard.
Yeah.
You gotta block both directions.
Block both directions and back, because that was a double flush start. It's crazy. Bonehands with all the blocks in the world, unfortunately, did eventually crack. It does mean that Beowulf goes down. Ooh, rough incoming setup. Wasn't quite sure on how to make the Indizzy drain, so Timely just kind of lets it rock. Bonehands uses the opportunity to turn things around. Then probably Nexella opting to reset early, probably because he does want to unscale as quickly as possible.
That teacup link is my favorite thing.
Probably doesn't want to become predictable. Probably just gonna finish the combo here, get the kill. I don't even
What
bother
how
with
much damage?
on a meter. How much damage what does?
I wonder how much damage that teacup into diamond drop actually adds.
Oh,
Probably enough to matter. That
I was suspecting
diamond
the
drop,
silliest slight assist. What were we saying?
diamond drop hurt. It's like 3/4 of your life on its own. On counter hit.
I'm gonna drop the bully. Alright, car super.
I guess level 3.
Level 3 DHC, and then everything explodes. We don't even need OTG, who do we care? Get the points though! We do care! Oh man, that's like the Walmart brand, like, H-Press car cancel into SSJ.
Impressive.
Alright, this goes well. Do we have enough meter? No, we don't.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
that's dumb.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I guess this one
That
didn't do
was
it.
stupid.
Why?
That was stupid, like as in a good way.
Yeah, but like, it's like... Was it though? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, where it's like, okay, so you either burst, then double ends up full screen, then can just kind of luger you to death, right? So you don't want to burst, that's correct. And then, like, as long as you're up backing them, like, as soon as you wake up, you're fine. Like, it's just a low throw. Or it's the equivalent of a low throw.
There's enough time to see it though. I mean, you have to be looking for it, but there was enough time to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be looking for it as soon as you see that assist.
You have to. You only got 4 frames on screen.
Yeah.
50-50.
But it's dumb because I can't press buttons.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can DP. You
That
actually works out fine. If you do like
timed it, that
you're
was-
fine. What'd you say?
I timed that diamond drop. That was mashable.
Yeah, it was definitely
You
that.
were push buttons, Sam.
No.
Okay.
Can confirm with Sam, you are cutting out a lot.
I don't know what to do about it.
Frank, change his voice server.
It's like East Coast. I think it's as close to Penny as it can possibly get.
Change it to Europe. I'm not joking. It might actually work better.
Voice settings. I'm turning down the input sensitivity. Maybe it's fixed now.
Maybe.
It's like weird because it's not like proper cutout. It's like parts of it just get like muffled. So that they you're still being picked up. You're just being muffled.
It does sound like your mic is taking its sweet ass time to realize you're talking. Like it just sounds like you're really, really quiet in the background, like drowned out, and then suddenly you chime in.
I mean, I've been using this mic for like 6 years now, so that could be part of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why I switched overlays there. I thought it'd be really dramatic.
Switch to the main reel quickly. This isn't allowed to be viewed on Twitch. Just switch to the main reel.
Oh, Penny, I found out. So the way you can tell between medium chair toss and H chair toss is the sound. You have to react to the voice clip.
I guess that makes sense. Peacock works the same way.
Makes me upset. I don't want anything to work that way.
That's all, folks.
At least Bayo doesn't have alternate voice packs you also have to learn.
Other than like the Japanese voice.
Yeah. But Peacock
Yeah.
has that and the Wii.
The voice, as far as I know, the voice is the only way to react between M and H. If someone can find a better way, that'd be way better, but, like, as far as I know, it's the only way, which is real shitty. Tough Bunny, you're tough. You can handle it.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Smart counter call with that beat extend assist. I'm paying the price. There you go, trying to do it one more time instead of using Fugazi Knuckle. We're just out of range of beat extend. That's actually really, really good awareness in timely zones. It's like, I'm too far away for beat extend to actually hit. And it was like just barely too far away. So using Fugazi Knuckle to cover that extra distance was smart.
Alright, we'll boop you when it's volleyball time, Swaggo.
Why is there like a church bell when he does that?
I
there a
don't know,
reason for
Big Man
that?
has this.
It's
Bell-
meant to be
he actually has a Liberty Bell on him though. Like it makes sense.
Bayo doesn't.
But
I think
also,
it's check.
I firmly
Liberty Bell.
The Undertaker reference. Okay, yeah, so that's the thing that plays like whenever Undertaker wins though, right? Like and it just keeps on chiming. Does it have anything to do with that actual move? I don't know enough about wrestling. Like is that wrestling is that move like tied to
it's
the
a
Undertaker?
wrestling. It's a wrestling bell.
Is it
No, I
wrestling?
thought that was more of a ding ding than a tom.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
I like how you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Also, when
Yeah, look,
Bayo does that move, he probably wins, so,
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah, alright, that checks out. That's fair.
It's just one of those stylish moves. Doesn't it only happen when it's triple hype?
Yeah.
Is it only what?
It only happens on...
Yeah, if you use
spend
all three.
type.
Yeah, if you use all three bars, right. It's a part of his interest thing? Oh, okay.
Because it's also meant to be like hype. It's meant to be like, oh, the bell.
No, he just lost all his papers, man.
Yeah, but
My point still stands. It's just kind of weird that it's tied to this random move whenever you use 3 bars of hype. It don't matter. None of this
bell
matters.
goes. It
What does matter
like,
is these blocks, though. Let's go. What's up?
It needs to be fixed by Mike. Or, I can't remember who it was that fixed lobbies with the Control-C.
Heck.
That was Mr.
Peck.
Peck.
Yeah, so, yeah, Mr. Peck has to fix it.
Well, Mr. Peck and his 2 tutorials. Oh, nice. Tried to jab him. And I actually got it, but it didn't work out.
Goodbye, Devil.
That's not good. Yeah, now you die. Oh, well, I mean, okay. You had the opportunity to tech out, and you got hit overhead. It's unfortunate.
Let's get a round
It's just tech and mash.
contestants.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I was talking about ringing and bells and stuff. Just makes me want to sing Banana Phone.
Banana phone. Ah, yes, the classic banana song.
Yes. Nailed it. Pitch perfect, Sam. We got it. We did
Yeah.
this. We did this together.
We did it. We got it.
How's the Sonic Fox for being in the back? I never actually noticed a giant green claw things come out of his back and do something.
Yeah, I don't get
what
it.
did they do? What was that?
Why is his arms red?
The Mora reference? Oh, it could be. That's a good point. I mean, he played like every character in MKX. Like, I don't know why Devore specifically.
They didn't really play Devore in MK. I mean, they did, but not in like tournament. They didn't start playing Devore in tournament until MK11.
Yeah, they mostly played that one character nobody liked, right? Like the fan girl.
Katana? Well, everybody hated her until they played her, and then everybody was like, "Wait, actually, she's pretty good." I guess.
I legitimately
Also,
think
she got-
Sonic Fox like looked at the tier list and they were just like, I don't know, this person looks like they're the worst. Let me play them and break them.
Yeah, Sonic's main was Aaron Black. Sonic's single-handedly the reason that character got nerfed like 4 times. Also single-handedly the reason
their reign of terror.
Katana kept getting. It was really funny because everybody that played Katana, because I was hiking hard in the MKX scene. Everybody that played Katana is like, this character sucks. She does like 30% damage at most. She doesn't do anything. This is lame. And then Sonic pulled it out in tournament. She was getting like 60% in the corner, like without resources.
Be like that.
Sonic played Jason Alien, but not at first.
Applause for our contestants.
Those are both DLC characters, so you couldn't do that at first. And everybody had an alien. That character was
genuinely
busted.
think
You
it's
had
just-
to have it.
It's just safer to say that Sonic played MKX. They
Yeah.
pretty much just played the entire game.
It's like after the first combat pack dropped, it's like saying someone plays Tanya. Like, nah, everybody's just has to have a Tanya. The character was busted. So you
Minimum
were
requirement.
legally obligated to.
But my boy Jason.
Jason's.
Fuck you.
He comes back to life.
That is the best one.
Gentlemen and ladies,
It's the only one I ever saw in tournaments.
Yeah, everyone who uses a machete. And it's the worst one.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that mentality because when I pick up a game, I have to lab every character because that's how I learn what the characters do. So I relate with Sonic on that point, but Sonic plays it to such an absurd level. No. Near the end of MKX, people decided Unstoppable was better than Relentless because of the healing. The actual buffs themselves were better than the low on health thing. Because if you were low on health, you were losing the round anyway. But you could snowball with the buffs. And you could get them guaranteed.
Oh, whoa, what? Light Bomber isn't supposed to go over other characters?
Skullgirls.
Hey,
Did
Mr.
Bella
Peck,
low
you need to
profile
fix your
it? Like,
game.
cause she did throw out a crouching medium punch, but that doesn't seem like a move that would low profile it.
I mean, that's her big low profile Kara button, so.
Is it actually?
Yeah, that's what you do on like incoming setup and stuff.
Hey, use it on incoming and stuff, but I thought it was just because it like moves her forward, it gives her momentum.
It's
So, like,
also used for she's hacking low.
oh shit.
It's like this fun side effect.
What a fucking character.
What was head? Red screen didn't matter. Red screen mattered at first. The reason red screen sucked is that it was never randomized. It was always a set thing. If you pushed one button and you saw what that button did, you knew what all your buttons did. It wasn't ever a real thing if you lagged against it. Red screen was not near as good as the buffs.
What's red screen? Based on what you guys say, it sounds like the buttons were
Mix your button. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's not.
That had a set answer to it every time, and Unstoppable Jason just did half your life if he hit you, and there was nothing you could do about it.
I miss Mario Party. You guys remember the game where you get your controls are dizzy and like all the buttons go in a randomized direction, and you have to use it to navigate to the center of a spinning thing? It was fun. I liked it.
I've never played Mario Party.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
That's why I've been.
The game has a lab, Penny.
Craig, I don't have friends.
You do.
The fuck am I?
How many Mario Party online games are there on Steam?
Not on Steam, but we get the emulator. Do not
You have to use
emulate.
Parasec, honestly, because I mean there is netcode for the older Mario parties with they modded it in emulators, but it's really bad and has lots of desync issues. They did not do a good job stabilizing it, so it's only worth playing over Parsec.
I played Hunter Predator. Hunter's the Predator variation I played the most. It was funny, but it wasn't. It's definitely not his best. The laser's definitely better.
Timely just take it. No, it's 2 and 2, right? I'm not crazy. Is it 2 and 2?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
Timely took it. Holy shit!
But
No, I played Hunter. I love Hunter.
by the way, Skullgirls Gr8 does not endorse emulation.
We endorse MKX though. That game's so fun.
Yeah. Do not emulate. It's bad.
Nani, the fuck?
Did people use Dolphin net play for anything that wasn't Melee?
We're going
And then
outside,
the-
yeah. I'm
Melee got the new netcode, so do you have to run that on Dolphin? I don't actually know.
You got to use what in Dolphin? Sorry.
Was it just Dolphin that got rolled back, or was it a standalone thing that got rolled
I
back?
think it was a. Oh no! It was a thing that you could use on Dolphin, I believe.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay. I didn't
No, it
look
wasn't-
into it.
So it wasn't. So it's not a standalone thing, but it was a separate thing you had to download for Dolphin, if I remember.
Real quick, Airshire, we're waiting on you. Bonans versus Airshire is up next. And in terms of rollback, you won't ever get the full benefit unless the ground is built, or the ground is built. The game is built ground up around it because it has to be a state by state thing. Like you have to be able to compute a state of the game instantly for rollback to work at all. And
Hopefully it's really good though.
I've heard it's really good. Like
Even Sage was
like
out there saying it.
it's like the best out of
Oh.
the entire series.
I mean, I guess you can because it's so well. Okay, so Dolphin's made for what? PS2 and Wii and GameCube. Not even Wii. It's just GameCube and PS2, right?
No,
Or
it's for
not
no,
PS2.
it's
It's just
not even
GameCube and
not
Wii.
even PS3 crank. It's only for Wii and GameCube.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was one of those three consoles. The reason I kept mixing it up is because Silent Hill Shattered Memories, but don't worry about that.
Okay.
I guess you could, just because those consoles are old enough that you can literally capture every state manually. Right? Because it already had save states, right? So if it's just making a save state every single frame, then you can make rollback work totally fine, right? I guess? No, that wouldn't work, because you'd have to recap... How does it work? How the fuck does it do that?
No, MKX was my first. I was competitive in MKX before I was competitive in this game. I wasn't good, but I was competitive.
There was this cool thing, Crank, that like somebody made like Ocarina of Time like online, so they did. Then I looked into it just to see how they made like that old of a game like work like that. And what they did was everything's client side. And what would happen is that like there's like flags in the game, so there is. And then like what they would do is like when somebody's like flag updated on their side, they would update it for both players. Like it's just the save file got updated. So I don't know how they did for Melee, but at least that's what like Ocarina of Time did. Since Melee's a more fast-paced, like instantaneous game.
That's cool.
And then for like the Mario 64 online one, they just made it again a client-side thing. But what they did was they injected like Mario's code onto like an enemy model. and like the other player would control that enemy model on the other person's side. It was really cool.
Wait, I'm about to ask for something really dumb. Is the whole melee getting rollback, like, on Dolphin?
Yes.
But it's Dolphin getting rollback, not just melee, is it?
I don't know about that one.
I think it's just melee.
Oh, okay, then everything is fine. In that case, I'm sitting here like calculating and writing on a whiteboard for no fucking reason. Okay. If the melee's ISO on Dolphin has rollback. Okay. Alright, everything's fine. That makes sense. It's all perfectly reasonable in that case. I thought everyone was trying to tell me that Dolphin itself had rollback now, and I'm just like, that makes no fucking sense. That wouldn't work. You can't do that.
Swim, not roll.
Hell yeah. You can't stop, drop, and roll right into the ocean?
Yeah, you can't even be on fire. You're in water.
Swim in the ocean? Oh, I assume, yeah.
Yeah, what's the difference between an ocean and a sea?
I don't think there is, really.
Sea's like a pocket of an ocean? Or is ocean?
Why is there, like, Pacific Ocean and Red Sea? Like, there's gotta be a difference. Are seas just smaller oceans?
The Red Sea is red.
Yeah.
That's true. And the Dead Sea is dead.
Nice.
Friends. You can choose them.
I wish Dolphin would get GGPO, so I would be excited to play CSD. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that's impossible, technically speaking, right? Unless, like, somehow Dolphin, like, did some sort of really, really intense witchcraft and was able to calculate the game state. Like, it would require so much computational power to calculate the correct game state. Like, if you had to roll back 4 frames, that's 4 frames of, like, input that it has to recalculate the state for, and then immediately present it to the player, right? So, like, you can't just do that for any game universally. Like, even if you captured every save state of every frame, going back and changing the input means that you have to be able to recalculate everything that happened afterwards so the game can catch up. It would be astronomically... I don't know, I think it would be like a revolutionary thing if you could provide an emulator rollback. Like, it makes no sense. You're better off just literally adding rollback to one game at a time.
And eventually you'll do every game in existence.
I mean, honestly, the fact that they did it in 6 months is more than impressive. Good shit.
That reminds me, Crank, I have to show you the Mario 64 like online thing at some point.
Okay.
Not tonight, though. We have more important things to do.
Mario Bar.
I can show him after volleyball if there's time. Heck you.
What is a weekday?
So? That doesn't mean anything to me. Also, Penny, heck your transmog for Weaver. You'll be getting it like in 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah. I figured out how to like level up crafting classes really quickly now, so.
If I bought it account?
What's that?
Buying botted accounts?
No. I mean, that's one way, but no, that's not the way I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
How do I explain 5K? I don't know. Why an emulator can't have rollback is because it needs to be able to calculate the state of every game in general, given new input that it has within a single frame. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to roll back in time. I honestly don't know how 5K works because I haven't looked into it. But the reason emulating that would be so like computationally intensive is because in a moment's notice you have to be able to recalculate 4 frames of a game within a single frame.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
If we have enough computational power, then who cares? Like, you can do that, but that's extremely difficult.
I remember like ages ago I tried the Mega Man arcade fighting game free, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
That was a weird game.
Okay, but one of these days we're gonna do a Gr8 on Super Smash Flash.
Ah, Super Smash!
That's what we should have done on April Fools. That makes so much more sense.
I love Smash Flash.
I wonder how many people actually played that.
I can nobody probably.
I did. Heck yeah.
I played it for to admire the fact that it existed.
Yeah, that's about what I did.
Goku versus Black Mage from Final Fantasy. Perfect.
Wonder if there was a scene for Super Smash Flash.
No, there isn't. Don't even.
Yeah,
Monan's popping off right now. Holy shit. Up 2 games and then turning it around. Now we got double in the corner, which should be fine. Still got an assist. Oh, I spoke too soon. Never mind. Wow. Vending, Abby. Also, hello, Abby.
But like, did you play it competitively is what I'm wondering.
If anyone played it competitively, they're wrong.
I played it competitive.
Sam, you... Never mind.
I'm also just not...
Sorry, what were you gonna say? You gonna say? Talk shit!
I was about to talk a lot of shit, yeah. I got so excited when you said that Smash is actually the game you're good at or whatever, and I was just like, oh my god, finally someone that's good at Smash, I can play them. I've always wanted to fight someone that doesn't lose, and you promptly lost.
Yeah, because... Fuck.
Everybody thinks they're good at Smash, though.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's like, because I know I'm garbage at Smash when I was like trying to compete in Smash, and I'd always look for more training partners, like someone who was good at the game, and then I'm just every single time if they say that they're good at Smash, I'm just like, there's a 50% chance that this is going to be a major letdown.
Every person ever is like, I can beat level 9 CPUs, I'm a god. And I know that because I was like that.
I'm good at Tetris Attack. That's what I'm good at. I'm just normal Tetris. Maybe not as good as, like, since we last played World Rank against you, but, eh. Played that Grandmaster free, so you did. The worst Tetris. But you know what the best part of Smash was?
What's up?
Subspace and Mystery.
I mean,
It was a good mode, actually.
It was no, it wasn't. It was nice to have. It wasn't good.
That was a good mode, Frank.
I played a lot of that mode, and it is not good.
It is so good. I love Subspace.
That's back when I had fun with games, so I could play that mode, not training mode.
It's a good mode.
Oh my god, that worked.
The genius.
Oh my god, that low was a reset. That was swag.
You think
Yeah.
this is how you play Squiggly?
Nah.
Alright, well,
Okay, I guess if you say it like that.
Yeah, see, there you go. I'm very convincing. I mean, I don't know. There's lots of ways to play Squiggly because no one's figured out how to play it correctly yet.
Why'd you call Bayo with that low health?
Gotta do what you gotta do. Although I honestly think you didn't have to do that.
The teacup did for it.
I don't know what the hell is going on in this conversation in chat. Like 3 different things, like net play, retro arc, and rollback, and like it almost feels like they're interchanging these terminology things. That ain't right. Hey Hydra, you missed the tournament. It's a really big one. It was a really good one too. I guess you didn't miss it. You still got 2 more games left.
You got this, and then you've got the losers finals.
Yeah. Speaking of this, Bonans and Aeroshar have tied up. Bonans was popping off early on. But it looks like Aeroshar's got the download. Looking pretty intense.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
I
With the jumping hard button,
in
max
a second.
distance. Let's go. You're gonna be back, you said?
Yeah, I will be back in a sec.
I'll miss you.
He's betrayed us.
I wouldn't miss you.
Yay. Is that a blitzer loop?
I'll be honest, I'm not looking at the screen. What happened?
Bayo got a kill. And it looked like it was like a string 2 kill, I think, and it looked like a blitzer loop, and I was like, excuse me. Alright, got a Luger. Same side, let's go. I mean, actually, Airshot was pressing button on the way down. It didn't matter what side that was on. Which is interesting. I mean, I guess that works.
A lot of weird DHC wars.
Yeah. I think Airshot especially has been using level 3 to try and get safe DHC in a lot. And
Yeah.
honestly, just like LHSBO would have been fine. Damn, Rika's in talking trash.
It's like some kind of anime thing. It's like Arrow has the will of everybody he's defeated. He can't lose.
Yeah.
He's backed up by the spirits of those who lost.
Well, Dane Adam was talking about this recently, where it's like a guilty. He's very guilty of this, where whenever you lose in tournament for that person, but like someone else loses in tournament, like to the same person that like definitely shouldn't have, you feel a lot better. It's like, oh, okay, all right, they're just actually playing out of their mind. Everything's fine. PBGC Daisy. Can't believe you daisied out of that shit. What's wrong with you? Why did that work? I'm upset. I mean, that's a way to end it. That was fantastic. There's actually, I think, nothing Airshot could have done about that, right?
I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh, okay, so basically, Skullgirls was building a charge, and then Airshot raw tech to get the kill into Beowulf.
Yeah, you just.
And since Beowulf came up behind Squiggly, like, she physically could not, like, stancil fast enough to not get hit, right? Like, I think she actually just has no choice but to die. Damn.
You just died.
Bonan's popping off. Let's go. Oh, I did not report the correct score at all. There we go. Alright, next up we got Triv versus Bonans in losers finals. This is it. This determines who's going to fight. Actually, who's sitting? Is it Swift Fox Dash? Yeah, it is Swift Fox Dash. Who's going to fight Swift Fox Dash for the first place prize pool? Everyone at this point does make some money, but now we want to make a lot of money. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure as hell helps, so time to fight for it. Let's go. What are you doing?
I'm playing a puzzle game on my phone.
Yeah, that's alright.
It helps when I get anxious, so
Oh.
I'm doing it.
I played Big Brain Academy whenever I got anxious. I still do. Oh, I mean, I used to. I let someone else borrow my DS, but it still works. It's really cool.
I'm learning Flash so I can make Big Brain Academy too. And it's just like, you're in pressure. What button do you push? And all the answers are beat extend.
I'd win every time. Nice play blocks. Not really able to squeeze out anything else around that. How does this work? Yeah, okay. This doesn't work.
I'm back.
Wait,
and I
were you?
betrayed you.
That was enough hits to proc it? It's crazy. Welcome back, Sam.
What'd you do?
I betrayed you.
You came back?
But I came back. And I have chicken now.
That betrayal?
Yes. And it tastes so good.
I don't think I've eaten meat in like a week and a half. And I'm not like trying to do it, it's just not happening.
That is, we've gone to full-on ketosis at this point.
I had a bean burger from Smash Burger today.
Hell yeah.
But
Smash Brothers.
it was a really weird burger because normally bean burgers have like still a burgery consistency, or at least they're still somewhat solid. This was just a refried bean patty that was just mushy.
That
sounds
sounds good at
awful.
all. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is terrible. Get a burger next time.
I think you got robbed. I don't think that was a bean patty at all. I think it was just beans.
Yeah, it was just beans. But Sam, the bean patty was like 300 less calories.
Okay.
A lot of calories.
It also tastes
Doesn't
better
sound like
generally.
meat.
Oh, better yet. This gamer's eating. No, I don't. I'm not a fan of meat.
I love meat.
Poor friend.
Honestly, the stupid calorie counting app, like for the first time ever, I'm really happy that I've just been a vegetarian my entire life.
Yeah,
Like before I just didn't care, I'm like, yeah, this is my life. But like, that helps so much.
It really does.
I lost like 6 pounds. It's been like 2 months. I think it's too fast, but that's okay.
Fix was in.
Congrats.
I did it.
Good job, Crank. You're losing weight at an accelerating rate. You will die in the next month.
Finally. 4 years too late.
What happened 4 years ago?
I don't know, there's like 2 jokes there, and I don't know how dark I want to get. It's like, college happened, or I can be like, well, I met you guys, and it's like, your pick.
Say both.
Life happened.
Ah, there you go.
Slow and ugly are 2 words that I definitely would not use to describe Eliza. Slow maybe, actually. I don't know.
Definitely not a.
No,
But
good.
I might buy it for girls that want to kill me.
No, I wouldn't call Eliza ugly either.
Hey, alright. Peacock
At
doing peacock
most
doing
in-
peacock things.
At most, her like nose is a bit pointy, but I think that's just for the pyramid aesthetic.
That was almost perfect. I was sick.
Wait, how do you do here? Okay. You get hit. Or grab? Grab. Get grab.
But then, all I'm saying is that, like, if the girl doesn't at least consider stabbing you while you're sleeping, it's not worth the relationship.
It's like there's a silly conversation was going around. I don't know what it's from or anything, but it was like, so which one of you is the big spoon and the little spoon? And they're like, we're actually more like chopsticks. And I'm like, you mean like you guys fit perfectly with each other? It's like, no, more like it's, if we get separated, the only thing the other is good at is stabbing.
Heckin' good. I follow a lot of like Ruby bots on Twitter, and they're heckin' good. I think my favorite quote from them is, "How do straight relationships even work? Who's the woman and who's the other woman?"
That's good.
I think my favorite like relationship meme thing that's became a thing recently is the yes lying in bed with my boyfriend or
plushie
girlfriend and their giant plushie. Yeah.
Yeah. This is great. There have been some really good ones. I just read that right. Hold on a second. What the fuck?
What?
How many of you guys are lying?
What?
RetroArch was like, we've got a lot of cores and save states. Let's make one size. It's all wrapper to make an play out of them. Fuck. So the game literally goes backwards in a bad connection? Like, it doesn't roll back and recalculate the correct state, like actual rollback code. It just rolls back and then gives up? Like, it just goes backwards? Someone tell me that's not how that works. 'Cause that's horrible. Yo, I wish I had a $300 Lenny plushie. There's no way 5K does that. It just goes backwards?
It's okay.
Upset. Someone out there thought that was a good idea if that's actually what's happening. The loads input, inserts inputs, then fast forwards to current time. Okay, so it's just literally rollback.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but I am a robot. Player 1 wins!
No,
I mean, I
at
guess
the
it's not
time,
it's
though-
not literally rollback. It's Walmart brand rollback because it actually has to calculate each individual state instead of calculating it instantaneously. But rollback is not just save states and fast forward. It's the state of the game given incomplete information. So I mean, Mike Z did a really good blog post. You can read about it. But basically, when you have all the inputs, you're able to calculate a state instantaneously. So that means, like, if you have all the inputs, you know what the game is going to look like. Say you have inputs from one player up to frame 6 and another player up to frame 8. They can calculate what the state of frame 10 will be instantaneously, depending on which inputs come back and they get added onto the like full collection of inputs. So that's how rollback works. But it's still the idea that you're recalculating the modern state given all the inputs once you have complete information. It is not just a bunch of save states, because it does have to. If it was just a bunch of save states, then it would be literally rewinding. That's not good. I guess Walmart brand save state is what 5K does, where it actually calculates each state all the way up to the current state. Instead of calculating the current state instantaneously. Wow, just going with jumping like wow, jumping like kick has just done people so much work in this tournament. I don't understand why it's working so well. Yeah, it doesn't work. You called him assist my friend. So your slide is funny.
You're funny.
No, but that's what Fight Kid is doing. Fight Kid is rewinding and then fast forwarding. Rollback rewinds and then calculates. It like skips forward is the difference. Instead of fast forwarding, it skips forward. It just calculates the current state instantaneously. It's supposed to anyway. That's ideal rollback.
I know you guys are talking about rollback and all this crap. Just use parsec.
No, that's delay
Done.
base. That's what delay base is, Sam. That's what everyone hates.
Nah.
Okay.
It's just good. That's what it is.
Are you sure about that, Missing Mail?
Sure did the thing.
You won.
3-1 Triv.
Triv takes it 3-1. We are on to grand finals.
You're on grand finals.
And you are too.
Oh shit. Top 8, baby.
Alright, this is the grand finals. This is for all the big dollar roonies. A 6 Fox Dash on winner's side versus Triviality on loser's side.
Man, look at Swift Fox Dash. She's on their Skullgirls portrait, and look at Triv using their Skullgirls portrait.
Isn't if what you say is true, well, then I should just read the rest of the conversation then, because like in that case, I don't see why RetroArch is different from Rollback. Other than the fact that Rollback is a little bit more native.
RetroArch sounds like a gaming company that would make a Jack and Dexter sequel.
Not the sequel, the fact that it was a company name.
You mean they sound like vicarious visions to the day?
No, I mean, that's a gaming logo that would pop up on an adventure game, like before it starts, like made by, you know?
I would see them remaking like Spyro or Crash Bandicoot or something.
Crash Bandicoot got remade.
Yeah, by vicarious visions.
I don't know who that is.
Neither did I, until the remake.
Oh, it's not.
I still don't.
You're saying it's not what? I'm trying to say how is RetroArch different from GGPO, if that's the case? Because you guys just described that RetroArch is saying, like, we have a bunch of save states. Let's just insert the inputs and fast forward to the current time. Right? And again, I don't know what RetroArch is. Like, I'm not familiar with it. But I'm confused about the conversation that's been happening in that case.
RetroArch is an emulator, I believe.
Jack and Dexter
It's the
sequels.
tool, it's the wrapper that is used by Fightcade to make netcode happen.
It's also an emulator.
And the Jack and Dexter sequels.
And the Jack and Dexter sequel.
I don't know, DM me at some point. I want to be educated. Because it seems like I have a misunderstanding on how Skullgirls is calculating state.
It's just Maxie individually like moving it back every time. Like, he watches every Skullgirls match that's happening at the same time, and he just switches it
And
back.
he's just got frame perfect vision.
Yeah.
You've heard of
You know
2020
those matches
vision,
that-
but have you heard of 60 FPS vision?
You know those matches that like lag really badly? That's just Maxie not able to keep up with how many matches that's going on.
I don't understand why the game would ever calculate the intermediate, like, states. What's the point? There's a lot of just extra garbage information that you just don't need to skip the game forward and get it to where it's supposed to be. I don't know, whatever. Is that actually what Skullgirls does? That's... seems like a waste. That doesn't seem right. I don't know, I'll read into it. Thanks, Missing No.
Here's me saying that Skullgirls is a bad game, and Crank's just sitting there going like, what? What the fuck? With the neck code.
I mean, I don't know how much of the code that Missing No is actually seeing or anything, but like... I should go officially by switching over the nonsensical code like rendering. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, you don't have to calculate the entire state in between the games. You just fast forward and instantaneously calculate the exact state you want to get to. You don't need the whole state archived anywhere. Like, when you have the full list of inputs, you can, like, skip a lot of calculations that need to be done for the state, and you can just instantaneously go straight towards the state without going through all the buffer process of generating a state and then using that to generate the next one. That's what I assume Skullgirls does. That's what was my impression of what Skullgirls does, and that's real netcode. Which is why what I'm saying is Fightcade is Walmart brand netcode, because it actually calculates each individual state in between. Because it's a wrapper. There's no way you can do it otherwise if you're a wrapper.
I don't know what you're
Skip a
talking
lot
about.
more than just rendering.
I don't know what you're talking about Eminem for, about an emulator.
Eminem and emulator? Eminem emulator? Why hasn't there been an
Rapper.
Eminem emulator? I feel like that should be the name of an emulator.
Only emulates Eminem party games.
Nice.
There's one with like, there's that one with like they're on the beach and there's like that JPEG of the boat in the background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Game's
Yeah.
important.
That game's what?
Important.
It is. It's history.
Never mind. I think my understanding is fine. It's just I'm trying to communicate with people on Twitch chat and it makes it more difficult.
By the way, Crank, did you see the Crash 4 is coming out?
No, Sam, I didn't. What do you? Of course, I saw is Crash 4 is coming out. It's made by the same people who's making Crash of the Titans, and also, I think they were responsible for the port. But it's also owned by Activision, and they've been making a lot of fuck ups lately. So I mean, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, especially with
It was Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
Such as putting microtransactions in a 20-year-old game.
Okay, but Warcraft 3.
Yeah, but Warcraft 3 is also in everything.
Oh, you don't understand. Warcraft 3 was our fault. We weren't supposed to be disappointed, alright? We just had too high expectations.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and the microtransactions and the nitro fuel, you can choose just not to buy them.
Fucking ruined my favorite RTS. I'm so upset. I'm so salty about that.
Don't worry, Clank. You think you want it, but you don't. That's another one of the things that I've said before.
Oh yeah, you think you want it, but you don't actually trust us or some shit like that.
You guys have phones.
You guys have fun.
And then suddenly there's sales rep and they're like, oh shit, quickly, make another character game. I really hate that they do it in hindsight.
Speaking of phones, you guys see that the Pokemon MOBA came out? Announced?
No?
They're making Pokemon MOBA.
They're making Pokemon MOBA. There was a famous tweet that went viral because they're like, oh shit, this is the direct where they announced the Pokemon MOBA, and then they were right, and they're like, I was joking, no, and then it's just now really viral.
It's for 3 platforms: Switch, Android, and iOS.
Oh, it was confirmed for Switch. A lot of people were saying that they didn't know if it was Switch or not.
No, also confirmed Switch.
By fucking Tencent. Oh no, it's by Tencent.
Yeah.
Oh no. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be great. They have an interesting reputation. We can Google them afterwards.
But also, I'd just give it a try anyway.
Okay, Triv took 3 wins, so it's a bracket reset right now. They didn't leave the lobby, so this is gonna be goofy.
I don't think it's gonna be free, Sam.
It better be fucking free. It's a MOBA.
Wait, is it? Did Triv left the lobby before, right? It's a bracket reset. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, it was 3-1, and now it's a reset.
So good. Triv really wants it. Let's go. Take a count. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it unless you have squiggly point. Well, I guess you could have. Do you have enough time to Lenny and then DHC and do Daisy? Maybe not. I don't think you have enough time. What's Lenny startup?
I don't know, but I know DH saying out of Lenny is heckin' weird, and it only works half the time.
Yeah. It like purposely gets rid of a whole bunch of hit stop stuff so Bella's broken.
Yeah.
Or is it that Bella's the only one that does get hit stop because she's broken? I forgot which one it is. It's like one of the others.
Privilege, so I stopped caring.
Yeah. That works? Yes. Alright, what are you gonna do about this?
Must time DP.
Oh, please backdash fast enough. Okay, cool, everything's fine. Everything worked out better than expected. That's what I would say. Okay, that's kinda cool. That works. Yeah, good shit. That's really fucking good awareness. It's like, alright, I'm in a shitty situation, there's no way I can dash up in time. I'm gonna quickly just launch my head so at least my explosion's safe. That's like really good awareness. And Swift Fox didn't respect it. I mean, like, how often do you see a player do that, though? Like, that's really cool. Ah, one for a tick-tick, or tick-tick sweet? I don't know what that was, but... Tried to mix. And now we're on our deathbed. Game super...
Wow.
Wow.
Triv up 1-0 in this beautiful bracket reset. Let's see Triv run it all the way back. I mean, I don't want to count Swift Fox out yet. They are absolutely amazing at this game. Really smart, really talented.
Count them out. They're not winning.
Nah. I may be a true fanboy, but I can't count out SwiftFox. SwiftFox is way too good at this game. And it's always really, really fun to watch, like, him get the download and just flip a switch. I want to see it. It was fucking Galaxy Brain. That is an understatement. It was super, super smart what Triv did there. That was so cool. The second punch movements? Yes. Yeah, I think that's how that works.
Guys, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Oh god!
Wait, you can raw attack cancel standing hard punch? I mean, I guess, why can't you? That makes sense, I guess. It's wild.
Penny has betrayed us.
I mean, she said she'll be back.
Nope.
She hasn't betrayed us yet.
Yes, she has.
If she's just like, you know what, I hate these two people, I'm just gonna go play this mobile puzzle game. Or make that, make that Flash of Brain Academy 2. Brain Age 2, I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Oh, were you not here for that? Oh, me and Penny were talking
No.
about like Big Brain Academy, and like, well, Penny was saying she plays a puzzle game to help her anxiety, and I was thinking I play Big Brain Academy to help my anxiety. Right now I can't because I let someone borrow my DS. And Penny said I'm gonna make Big Brain Academy 2 in Flash, and make it so basically my opponent is applying pressure. What do I do? And all the answers are Mash Beat Extend.
That's Galaxy Brain Academy.
Galaxy Brain Academy. Oh my god. I need this in my life. Why is Galaxy Brain Academy not a thing?
And then you get extra points if you just turn off the DS, because, if you just turn off the game, because you ult their forward, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a knuckle sandwich today.
What's the original? It's like may I please borrow... Was it, may I please borrow a dime for which I will gladly pay you back Tuesday? I think that's the old cartoon
No.
line.
No, he just says, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Oh,
From
yeah,
Popeye,
yeah, yeah,
so it
yeah,
is.
Well, it's
Can't
not
remember the
word for
title.
word like that. It's I have the cartoon. It's like you're right. It's about a hamburger, but it was just like, may I please have a hamburger for which I will gladly pay you back Tuesday. It doesn't say it exactly like how Peacock does, unless people are suffering from
does.
Mandela. We can look it up after.
It might be
We'll look it up
Mandela.
after.
I'm pretty sure it's that because it's a Popeye character. I can't remember what his name
Yeah,
is.
no, it's the not, oh my god, why do I not remember his name? But yeah, it's the third main cast character. That's a good guy.
Yeah.
How did I forget his name? I'm upset. Popeye was my jam. I'll pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. That is not the original line.
It
I
is.
have the original cartoon. It's sitting on my shelf, and I love it. He ends it very specifically in "for which I will gladly pay you back Tuesday." Wimpy, thank you! Thank you so much.
Wimpy, that's it.
I'm you're a lifesaver.
He was a juxtaposition to Popeye. He ate spinach and kept himself healthy. Meanwhile, Wimpy is a coward and can't fight because he eats hamburgers.
Yeah, but he's happy.
But he's happy.
Popeye is healthy, but Wimpy is happy. That's all that matters.
He never looks happy, I'll be honest.
No, I don't know. He's always doing fine. Things are always going his way.
Are they?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a single cartoon where he like ends up screwed in any way.
Player one wins.
Reoccurring joke involves Wimpy attempts to con other patrons of a diner. Yeah, because it's two competing diners, if I remember correctly. One's owned by Pluto and the not Pluto. Pluto? Is it Pluto? It is Pluto, right? Yeah, Pluto and the other one owned by Popeye, and they're like constantly trying to draw his attention with like better sales or whatever. And then he says he'll pay him back Tuesday, and the guy's like, "Yeah, sure, that's fine. It's on the house." I remember
How the
that.
heck do we get here?
Because I said Peacock's quote.
His best known catchphrase stated in 1931 as "Cook me up a hamburger and I'll pay you Tuesday." This then became the famous "I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today."
So they changed it so that it... Okay.
The retcon is real. Fucking 1932.
This is why dubs suck.
Wait, no.
It's true, subs only.
Ah, yes, I remember Popeye as the original anime.
Kill a Kill dub instead of the sub.
Why? I mean, I guess I would too for the voice actors. Cause the voice, like, Peacock's in there. Sarah Ann Williams is.
I mean, they're really good English
amazing.
ones, but you're not a true weeb.
Well, it's a thing. It's like the dialogue is written for the appropriate language, right? So, like, a lot of the times, you might be able to find a good dub, but it still bastardizes like the original dialogue. You have to, because otherwise it just doesn't work. If you try to translate it literally, the dialogue ends up being absolutely awful. That's why Skullgirls, the JP voice acting, a lot of people say it's like I prefer the original English voice acting, because the game is written ground up to be in English.
There's a dude in anime I was watching who makes like puns 90% of the time, and it's really hard to write the subtitles for him because the puns don't translate to English.
Yeah,
they only
that's
work
why.
in Japanese.
Like, some shows just straight up give up. Like, Dragon Half is one of my favorite shows, but there's only 2 episodes. Because, like, it was just kind of like a one-off thing where it's like, hey, we're gonna, like, make this author's dreams come true. And they just quickly made it. But, like, they literally have to cut out 80% of the humor in the actual original source, because I read it, and, like, it's all obscure Japanese references. Then there's shows that just don't give a fuck, but they don't get an English dub because of it, like Joshi Raiku, which is my favorite comedy ever. But, like, literally, it's all very contextual, like, pop Japanese, like, culture stuff, like, actual, like, current event politics stuff. And, like, that's where all the humor is. And, like, it makes no sense. But, like, you can kind of tell what joke they're trying to make just because, you know.
Hey,
Swift Fox wins 3-1.
Thank you.
Heck you, Penny, I got there first!
Segue and everything.
Well won by Swift Fox Dash. Talk about a download. Reversal download? It was like a download down. I don't know. Whatever. It was absolutely amazing is what it was. Very well played by Swift Fox Dash, Triviality, and of course Bonans for placing top 3 in our tournament. And actually, congratulations to all these players. You guys all really, really amazed me with how well you guys played. It was all super, really.
Thanks, Crank.
You're very welcome, Sam.
Yeah, I did really well, don't you think? I got in the top 8.
I think so. Thanks again for everyone who joined us. Thank you so much, Penny and Sam, for being a wonderful co-host. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
and making me not talk about Skullgirls the entire time, because otherwise I'll lose my mind.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did. You got in the top 8. We won the prize money.
Yay.
The Fox Dash doesn't get any.
I mean, I don't know, Claws and Bombs. If you keep playing like you played today, you're gonna do fan-fucking-tastic next major. Like, you are getting somewhere. Come on, you're good at this game. You gotta put in the work. Go that extra mile. You're done gatekeeping. That's what we're talking about. It's that good shit. Nah, seriously, everyone played so well. I'm really excited that all you guys are still playing the game. I'm doing really well. So, I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. If you are Swift Fox Dash, Triviality, or Bonans, please DM me in Discord as soon as possible, and with your PayPal email address, or your paypal.me link, or whatever the heck else you want. And I'll forward you the money that you are owed.
Who are you?
Link to Bad Rats.
What? Bad Rats goes to... I don't know. VivTech or
me.
TX. Let's see. TX,
give it to me.
VivTech. Did VivTech get his game? VivTech and TX both tied for the last place. So if either one of you want a copy of Bad Rats, DM me and I'll give you a copy of Bad Rats. Sam, you got top 8. You don't deserve Bad Rats.
Why?
Because you got top 8.
Oh, that's right. Bad Rats 2 for me.
Yeah. But if you guys saw some incredible plays here and want to be able to do that yourself, well, have I got the news for you. Improvement happens in steps, and a good first step would be signing up for Skullgirls Get Great every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, etc., etc. What we do there is we try to match up against a relatively even opponent and then provide constructive criticism on your play. What were you saying, Penny?
Yeah, this weekend's not that, though.
This weekend is not that. It's every Saturday except for this weekend. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's fourth Saturday of every month is a lab stream. It's still an educational stream, but instead of being matched up against a relatively even opponent, you have to ask Penny to do things on stream, and she does it for you and shows you how you could have figured it out yourself. Time to be educated.
For 4 hours in the training room. That's what the stream is.
Yeah. It's dope as hell.
Awesome.
Yeah, and if you're just here for the tournaments, feel free to tune in every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, so on and so forth. I am the Crank Machine. I am so goddamn happy y'all showed up. Hope you had a wonderful time. Have a nice day.
Smash the like button.
Smash that motherfucking like button.